Yeah.
Hey, hey everybody. Hello. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Testimony Tuesday. Hello. If y'all want y'all link drop, hashtag GA. Hashtag GA if you want your link drop. One of the mods will drop your link. Welcome everybody. Today is Testimony Tuesdays. This is where I come on and talk about Testimony Tuesday. First, I want to give God praise for waking me up this morning. That is everybody's testimony. And if you want to type, if you want your link drop, hashtag GA. One of the mods will drop your link. Hey, boss man. Hey, Terry. Hey, Cher. Hey, Miss Key. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Today is Testimony Tuesday. And if you have a testimony, you can share your testimony. But I want to know, do y'all know what it means to walk by faith and not by sight? Any of y'all in the chat know what that means? Can someone in the chat tell me what does it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? That is one of my favorite scriptures. Do anybody know what that means? What does that mean to you as a person to walk by faith and not by sight? You can put it in the chat. I'll put your comment on the stream. But I want to share a testimony. As you was aware. Hello, welcome in everybody. The question is what it means to walk by faith and not by sight. Do anybody know what that means? Do anybody know what that means? Can anybody give me an answer? Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. That's right. Hit those like buttons, share, and subscribe. I am Georgia Girl, of course. Y'all know me. You've probably been following me over here on Testimony Tuesdays. I like to share things. I like to share testimonies. If you had something good happening to you today, and you know God was the one to do it, either you can share it in the comments, or you can come up here and tell me. All of us had a testimony because you were in my chat right now. God woke you up this morning. He woke you up this morning. That is your testimony. Welcome in, Benny Pots and Pans. Like I said, if you want your link drop, one of the mods will drop the link. This is how we'll be doing. Everybody won't be dropping link. Either me or my mods will. But right now I'm talking about, I have got started on my commentary. Welcome in, everyone. So I asked the question, what do it mean to walk by faith, not by sight? So I'm looking at y'all answers. Believing in unseen regardless of you not being able to see in the physical. Absolutely. Hey, Benny, are you new? Welcome, Benny. Welcome to my chat. I think Benny is new. He might have been connected with me earlier, but I'm not sure. But welcome. Okay, Benny said, walk by not having to see. Absolutely. Well, welcome, Benny. Hey, B White. Y'all welcome Benny to the chat. Y'all know when we see someone new coming in the chat, we get them roses. And like I said, if you want your link to drop, hashtag GA. Okay, B White, do you know what it means to walk by faith and not by sight? That is what I'm talking about today. And we're also going to be sharing testimony. Anybody have a testimony they want to share? If anybody have a testimony they want to come up here and share. Vinny is new, everybody, so y'all welcome him to the chat. Welcome, everyone. And I want everybody to know I have 15% off on my shop. If y'all want to check that out, the link is up there. And I want to also give another shout out to my moderator, my motivator, Miss Key. Congrats on her monetization. She's a shop owner. Congrats on her for doing that. And y'all can check her out. Um, you sound rather you would rather promote God than yourself. I like that. I like that. I really do. So that's what we'll be talking about today. What it means to walk by faith and not by sight. And I ain't always have had faith. My faith has always been strong. I was tested in 2016. I was tested. I started questioning God, but now I don't question him. I don't question him at all. I stopped asking him, why me? I started saying, why not me? Because God have a reason for everything happening in our life, whether we believe it or not. So everybody's testimony today, you're alive. That is your testimony. You're alive. You're in my chat. You might have, I don't know how y'all day went. So that's why I want to ask, how everybody day been going today? Did everybody have a good day today? Did everybody have a good day? Just put a thumb up that said it's going okay. But I will drop my link if anybody have a testimony that they want to share. But I just want to ask the question, what it means to walk by faith and not by sight. That is one of my favorite scriptures because thank you, Brian. Brian, I had asked a question when I was having a meeting. It was just like I was having an opening meeting with some of the people that does come over here. And I want to know who wanted to be a mod. So the ones that got the mod stick, they wanted to be a mod. And I chose mod. But Brian, I always think you pretty good. You always sharing and you all always over here supporting, and I'm gonna give your mod back to you because I need mods over here supporting. I need mods over here sharing. I need mods over here that I know gonna be here in the chat while I'm live. But like I was telling other mods earlier that I know all of us does have channels, and we have to. I want y'all to take care of your channels first. And if you see me live, just still come over and hang out if you can. But I don't want to put no kind of pressure on no one because I rather you take care of yourself first. So if you're a mod today, it's because I choose you to be a mod because I look at your participation, your support on me. So if you're a mod, I chose you that for a reason. Hey, Cooking with Net, welcome, welcome. I welcome all new people. If you want your link drop, make sure you hashtag GA. One of the mods will drop your link. And if you're new to me today, just come in and just say, I'm new. So we're going to have this topic today. If anybody have a testimony they want to share, they can come up and share their testimony. Over here, my channel is an open channel. No one be judged because what I'm going through, somebody else might be going through it, and someone probably can't. You don't see me well? Hold on. I just had that up because I wanted that question. 1 minute. The question of the day is, what does it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? Hey, everybody. Y'all can see me now. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? And if you want your link drop, one of the mods will drop your link. Just hashtag GA. And that stands for Georgia. Can you see me now? Can y'all see me? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. And the question was, what does it mean? What does it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? If you got a testimony and you want to come up and share it, and if something good happened to you today, and you know it wasn't nobody but God, if you want to come up here and share it, come up here and share it. If something good happened to you, if you were blessed last week or this weekend, or you could put it in the chat. Either you could put it in the chat and say, you know it wasn't nobody but God. Because God is in the blessing business, whether we want to believe it or not. A lot of people have their own beliefs, but if you know God has been good to you, why not shout out and tell the world, you know God's been good to you. I don't mind telling people about my struggles. I don't mind telling people that I know it was nobody but God that have brought me from A to Z. I'm still a work in progress on a lot of things. I feel good about myself. I done had a good day today. I've been feeling pretty good. Um, I see that y'all see I've been working hard. I was able to reach another milestone. I was able to reach 900. I'm on the road to 1K, but I'm still working hard trying to get where I need to get. It is a process. It's hard work, and I still got to work on those watch out. That's why I said if you can share me out, share me out. It's cooking with Net. Are you new? Are you new today? Welcome. I see some new people coming in. Welcome, Destiny. What's on your mind? I know when someone new because your name just stand out. Welcome. Today is Testimony Tuesday. And one of the question I was asking, what does it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? What does it mean? And Cheryl was saying, believing in the unseen, regardless of you're not being able to see the physical. And I like that answer. I really do. Hey, Terry, welcome. Y'all make sure, like I said, if you want your link drop, hashtag GA, and they will make sure you get your link drop. Hey, Wellness. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Don't forget to hit those like button. If you could share me out, that would be good. The question is today, what does it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? How many of y'all believe in that, first of all? I do. I really do. If you are a witness to things going on, if you got a testimony and you can say, I know God is real, and I know I can tell you about some of the things that he have done for me. See, can't nobody, hey, this hot pink, welcome. I can't, if you hashtag Georgia, you can get your link drop. Either one of the mods, they will drop it for you. I can't say wellness. I can't say what God has done for wellness because I'm not in her shoes. But for what I have seen, wellness a very outstanding person, and I've seen some of her journey. Anybody that have been through anything in their life, and they can, if they're in my chat today, and they can talk about it, that is your testimony. So everybody in my chat today does have a testimony because you're in my chat. God woke you up this morning. So we ought to give God some praises. Can I see some praise signs, some hallelujahs, some claps? Because if you're in my chat today, that is your testimony. That is your testimony. Give God some praises because he woke you up this morning. A lot of us didn't get that privilege. A lot of us didn't get that privilege to wake up this morning. So give God some glory. Like I always tell people, you see my glory, but you might not know all of my story. I share it. And today my question was, what does it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? Do anybody believe in it? How many of y'all believe? How many of y'all believe in faith? How many of y'all believe in faith? How many of y'all? How many of y'all believe in faith? Welcome, Denise. I have dropped the link. If anybody got a testimony they want to share, if something good happened to you this morning, or either yesterday or anytime within the last week, If you got something good going on with you right now, you can just say, I got a testimony. If you don't want to come on the panel and say it, just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat. I like my channel's an open channel. I like to open my panel because I like hearing about testimony. I like hearing other folks' journeys. I like hearing where you went from A to Z. Because we all have to get from A to Z. We all have to crawl before we walk. Ain't nobody perfect but God. And we all are going through something. Some people might be having a harder time than others, but just know you're not alone. You're not alone. So if you fall behind on a bill, believe me, we don't want to fall behind on a bill. If your pennies will get short before the week out, you ain't the only one go through that. Some of us always be strapping down. I'm just being honest. I'm an all around person. I'm an all around person. I speak this. I'm telling you some of my testimonies. I'd have been with sometimes I could be down to my last dollar. They're like, wow, is I'm gonna be able to put gas in my car today? That's what I was working, just riding back and forth to work. There and then even though I had riders, but it was time when I had to make sure I get those people to work, make sure I fill that cup on that Saturday or that Sunday, make sure we get enough gas to get to work. And then sometimes, boom, you get money in the mail, or all of a sudden things just drop in your lap. You know it don't be nobody but God. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Can y'all attest to that? Sometimes you could be at your last dollar. And with this pandemic and been through, y'all, a lot of people it wasn't working. A lot of people was just making it. When that pandemic first came out 2 years ago, we couldn't even go outside really. We couldn't be around our families. There was a lot of things we couldn't do, but we can do it now. So that is a testimony. That is a testimony. Because when that pandemic came out, I don't know about nobody else. I don't know about nobody else. Hello, I got someone up here today, and who might this be?
It's Vinny Pots and Pans.
Who?
Vinny Pots and Pans.
Oh, Vinny
You're
Pots and Pan.
you're a
Welcome.
newbie. You're a newbie of the day.
You're new to me. Okay. And I'm all like, who this look? You see how I look? I had to look. I had to check people out. I'm telling you now, I'm one of them kind. Look, I gotta see who you are. Well, welcome. You are new to me. This is Benny Pots and Pan. Do anybody know Benny Pots and Pan? How did you
I
find
doubt
me?
it. I am less than 10 minutes new to you. I'm a newborn.
All right. So, do you have a channel?
Yes, I do. Vinny Pots and Pans.
Okay, hold up. I'm finna take this comment down. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Cause I had to look. Y'all know who Benny Pots and Pan is? I usually have to go and church find your channel. Let me go find your channel.
I'm
And
the only Vinny Pots and Pans, I think, on YouTube.
can someone drop Benny Pots and Pans? He's new to
No,
me, so
you
I
don't have
want
to
to
drop
see.
my link. Like I said, no, you don't have to
Okay, I just
promote
want to
me.
know who I'm talking to because you are new. And when people come on my panel, I have to do background checks. I have to find out who you is.
You know when
Y'all
you're
just
saying,
having fun. But
you know,
welcome, Danny Fox and Pan. He is new to me today. Y'all make sure y'all connect with him. So, Danny,
only if you like my content. Don't
he
connect.
said you can connect with him, but I want you to tell
Yeah.
everybody who you are. So I'm giving you the floor. I am Georgia Girl, of course, and this is my channel. And over here I have an open channel. I does wellness. I does. I try to keep things positive. I'm always trying
I
to
love that.
connect with everybody. Uh,
Well,
when
that's
you leave
probably
my
why the
channel, I want you to
universe.
leave. When you leave my channel, I want you to leave here with a smile. I want you to live that I got this from Georgia Girl. I want you to leave here with something. Because I give out roses when you come in my chat. So I hope you did get a rose.
Well, you know what? When you asked everybody, um, what was something good that happened to you today? That was me finding out you guys over here on your channel.
Okay, Destiny. Um,
How about that?
What you were saying now?
See, what happened to me that was good today was finding you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
No, thank you.
Um, I'm trying to see where your channel. Okay, because I like to see who I'm talking to.
You can take
Okay.
your time. Listen, I
I'm
never.
just looking. I'm just looking at your about page. I'm not going to interrogate you, but I just need to know
No,
who I'm
you can
talking to.
interrogate. I mean, this is what the universe made us collide
Okay,
today.
so you've been around for a minute. Okay. So, Benny, what do you do on your channel mostly? I'm just looking at some of your
Music.
videos.
It's music. It's all music.
All music? Okay.
Just
So,
music.
how did you say you found me? You just,
That's what the when you're pushing out that
mhm.
positive energy,
Okay.
you are every woman like a radio station, right? So you're pumping the signal out.
Okay.
And I am in my car, let's just say,
Hmm.
and I need to turn my radio on. Old school, I got to turn the dial. Where am I going to go? And
Okay.
I'm trying to get that right frequency in order to connect to the station that's being
Hmm.
pumped out all over the world. And that's what we're doing nowadays, right? YouTube is all over the world.
Absolutely.
And, and I only come or get, I'm sure you could attest to it. Like, you only go where you know where you're going to have a good time, where God's going to show you
Okay.
what he
Well, welcome, welcome,
wants.
welcome. And today is Testimony Tuesday. Do you have a testimony?
Yeah, God's great. Um, you know what? Well, I don't really know. Like, listen, my background, I grew up Catholic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So born into the religion with the family and the boy get on your knee. And I started to learn that
Okay.
there's something weird with this. And I'm not knocking Catholics. I'm not knocking anybody who likes to praise God, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
my testimony would be is that in my growing up, the phrase or the term born again
Mm-hmm.
in people I knew or family was like, oh, that's a weird thing, like, oh, you're born again, what does that mean, right? So but I guess my testimony, right, I don't even know if this is a testimony, but
Mm-hmm.
all I need to say is when you do get born again,
Mm-hmm.
the way God touches you in a way where he enlightens you and
Yes.
makes you walk by that faith.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened to me.
Well, all right then. That is a
Oh, yeah.
testimony. That's a testimony.
Yeah, is that I'm not hip with all the terminology of things, but let me tell
Look.
you, I started to do a YouTube channel. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead, everyone.
Someone, I'm reading what someone said because I don't know you, so someone had went and looked at your channel. They said,
Hmm.
Benny Pots and Pan, you have an awesome channel here on YouTube, and I am a new member.
Oh,
This is Panna Goddess the Mentis. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. I am a new member in your channel, and I love your videos. I checked it out 2 minutes ago, and I see you have good taste in music. That's great.
oh,
Thank you, panel. Thank you for doing that because I know he's new to me. So
yeah,
once I,
and you're
everybody want to connect with Benny. He said if you like his content, you can connect with
yeah,
him.
give it a whirl. If you don't
He said just
listen,
check him
I
out.
can tell. Yeah, if you want to check it out, you check it out.
Mhm.
I don't care if you just want to come back every day and never subscribe. I could care less. If you like some music, come check it out. I'm not one of those self promoters like that. Like, you got to come over here. And
I understand. I understand.
yeah.
So you've been on YouTube for a while.
What I was gonna say earlier here now is I started YouTube in really 2020, right?
Okay.
So just as the beginning before all the bullshit started hitting the fan over there, and with everything with the, you know what I mean. And I'm like, my goal at that time was
Mhm.
to promote because I did like so I had a lot of time, and I'm like, I don't know how
Yeah.
to do YouTube. I'm a private guy. YouTube is my only social media outlet.
Hmm. Look, my chat down there checking you out. 'Cause they know Georgia girl. You want to know who she talking to.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
realize who got that. I
I
got some.
am.
Look, my mom's down there. They want to make sure I'm okay. So my family down there. Look, they've been doing some investigating on you. They didn't
Yeah,
been over there. They just
but
down there just talking about you.
the only social media outlet that I have is YouTube. I
Thank you
am
guys.
you cannot find me anywhere else.
Okay, you
And
just
so
over
I
there.
decided because I'm a music lover, right?
Okay.
So I said I have all these old recordings on cassette tapes, right? So I got them digitalized by that company, Legacy Box. I don't know if you ever heard of them. They, digitalize any old VHS or cassette tapes you have. And I wanted to, because as a kid growing up where I grew up,
Mm-hmm.
I would just like, throw in a fresh cassette tape and just record the radio.
Oh, okay.
And it happens to be in New York. Obviously, you could probably tell with my accent. So,
Okay. You feel like you like to have fun, so everybody in the chat say you does music. So what you just do you play music or you just do music video?
well, what I wanted to do was show the showcase of I have hours upon hours on end of live radio recordings from growing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I started doing that, and then all of a sudden, that testimony I gave you
Mm-hmm.
is when everything switched. And I
Oh, okay.
and God and the Spirit just said, "You know what, Vinny? All right, we'll you hold put those digitalized cassette tapes on the back burner, and
Okay.
I want you to play copyrighted music." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Okay, no big deal. I'm not looking to, and I'm not one of those people. Look at me." So I could
Mm-hmm.
care less about the monetization or any of that. I was just looking, just
Oh,
to
okay.
kind of play music,
Mm-hmm.
strolling along since the beginning of my channel about so each song basically is a pop music song.
Oh, okay.
And
So
some
you
of
do a
them I
lot
did.
of pop. You do a lot of pop music. You in the R&B?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look, I got Anita Baker on. I got it all. But
Okay.
what I'm trying to say is, it's like I'm like I wanted to do my own, but you know, the
Okay.
Holy Spirit came in, just said, "No, let's do this for a little bit."
Okay.
And I mean, it's been kind of cool because some of your favorite songs,
All right. Well, I'm gonna make
you'll
sure I check out your videos. I see the people in the chat. They've been over there. So you'll probably see them. Y'all make sure y'all when you went over there, make sure y'all
well,
hit his bells, leave him a
I
jingle. Come on.
only if they like it though, every woman,
He
only
said
if they like it.
he said
Easy
if
now,
y'all like his
easy.
channel, just leave him a comment and let him know
If
that
they feel it,
only if you like it.
you know what the feeling is. That's
Mm-hmm.
so only if you feel it, do it. I'm not one of those people to, if
Okay,
you
I
feel it, you
understand.
do it.
I
No,
understand.
no different than why I'm here with you. It's just the universe says, come here, hang out with every woman. We're we're BSing.
So you came from Universe Channel.
What's that?
You came from Universe Channel. Uh,
No, I just came on YouTube and
oh,
you were
okay.
suggested. So here
Well,
I
all
am.
right then. Okay. Invite your friends. I mean, I'm like, look. Well, all right. Thank you for just coming up. Cause I'm like, who is Benny? You know, when a name just stand out in your chat, especially when you ain't been saying it. I'm
Yeah.
like, who is
But
Benny?
the best thing about it though, every woman, is that the music seems to tell a timeline from the beginning
Okay.
of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I put the digital recordings on a pause for a little bit. I slipped a couple through, but then it was just like God said, "All right, Vin, this is the way we're going to do it for a little bit." But it's been working out for me because it's
That's
like
great. That's
He
great.
just but what's cool, every woman, is that you may know a song that you know in and out, right? All the lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
the whole but what's cool with this technology is that somebody like in the Philippines is
Mm-hmm.
hearing what you could do verbatim for the first time. And if you ever
Oh, okay.
remember that smile on your face, you heard that song here in the States. I mean, I don't even know if you're in the States, but if you any song that you like, you heard it for the first time. So that music to me is kind of like that smell of a rose, right?
Okay.
You remember where you were when you first heard, you know, it's like a reminiscent fragrance. Music would always, or a certain smell, right? You could take, oh, I remember when I heard that. I was in the
Yeah, yeah. You
I
always remember that first time,
Isn't that
anything.
wild? And that's music. And that's music.
Wow.
Music just kind of always, you'll always remember where you were when you first heard that song.
Okay.
You
So I'm
know,
looking forward to be checking your channels out and see what kind of music.
you give your
So how often do you be on daily? Is it certain days you be on, or you just
You know,
come up?
I do it when I feel the spirit moving me to
Okay,
push
that's
out.
all right.
These latest songs, I was pumping them out a little bit here,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, a, a lot of people, even on YouTube, right? They seem to be like, ah, we can't say anything about God. We can't talk about this. So I guess what I feel what God wants me to do
Mm-hmm.
is to listen to a certain song and I try to portray it
Mm-hmm.
where, this may be a popular song in the pop charts,
Okay.
whatever, maybe from the 80s, maybe from the now, but it is, these artists came up with this song. And I think some of these songs, and I'm not saying that the artists are God,
Mm-hmm.
tapped in, but this is how I'm kind of feeling. It's kind of like um like
I'm
Anita
looking at some of
Baker.
your videos now. Okay.
Okay,
I, I think your videos fit
if
your
you look at that
personality.
if you look at the Anita Baker song that I have, and
Trying to, is
it's
it
not too
something
far.
you did recently?
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in. You'll see it. It says, and
You got a lot over here. God love is raptured. Is that
yes,
it?
and that's Anita Baker's song, Rapture of Love.
Okay, I'm
And
looking at it
God's love
now.
is a rapture.
Okay,
So it's kind of like, you see,
I'm gonna
like what
put it. Put it where I can watch it all later. But I did go over there and
yeah, yeah,
connect
yeah.
it to.
Because watch out, it's copyrighted, so I don't want to,
Yeah.
right. But you see, so I felt like God's love is a rapture.
Mhm.
He raptured me through my testimony, so to speak, and God's love is a rapture. And if you could equate by saying God's love is a rapture, you listen to Anita Baker's lyrics in that song.
Yeah.
It's just another way to look at it as opposed to thinking she's singing about a man,
Mhm.
like a love song. That's all it is. Yeah.
This is Vinny Potts. Make sure I got your name. This is Vinny Potts and Pan. He is new to me today. He
Oh,
came up and he shared a testimony. Because today is testimony too. Hey, my sisters from the Dream Team, love yourself. Be white. Welcome everybody. Thank y'all much for making sure y'all making everybody feel welcome. If you want your link drop, just hashtag GA. We got Benny up here. He said if y'all like some of the things he does on his channel, y'all can connect. But he said, it's up to y'all, and that's what it is. Feel comfortable where you at,
right.
and
Right? Yeah, like too many people nowadays, every woman, like they just seem to, like hey,
hey,
I hope
look,
you like and
welcome.
subscribe, and you don't even know, you didn't even watch the video. They're like, make sure you
That's right.
did your boot. No, only like it
That's
if
what I
you
was
feel it.
saying the other day. If you connect with me, connect with me on what I do, not just because you want to get that little number out. Let's connect all the way around.
Right. You're absolutely
If
right. Like,
anybody have a testimony they want to come up and share, If you had something good going on today and you just want to say, Lord, I thank you can just put it in the chat.
I say
Just say,
thank you
Lord,
for
I
letting me find every woman.
huh?
All right, listen, I'm going to just mute. I'm just going to take a break, but I'm still here. So do what you got to do.
Okay,
But I'm here
welcome,
hanging in
welcome,
the back.
welcome. Y'all
And I
welcome
welcome
Vinny.
anybody else to come on up if you're feeling
This
that
is Vinny,
positive vibe,
everybody. He
man.
does a lot of music on his channel. I done put his channel in my thing. If I could go back and watch. When y'all connect with someone, make sure you leave them a genuine comment. Let them know you're supporting them. And thank you, Vinny, for coming up here sharing that. I like your personality. You seem like you like to have fun. And I seen some of your videos. It seems like your personality speaks for itself. So you're always welcome over here. They told me, George, girl, make sure you know who you put that down your panel. So I want to check you out. I think I don't know you, but I will be going over, checking you out, and some of my mods and some of the people has already been over there checking you out. So you might have got some new connections today. So thank you for coming, and you're always welcome over here. Anybody else got a testimony they want to talk about? Ben is still up for he's just on muted. If
I,
anybody got
I'm gonna mute again, but I just couldn't hold up the chance. When we were talking earlier, when I said that you were like a radio station, right? You're
you sound like
pumping.
I was like a radio station.
Well, your channel is the radio station tonight, and the amount of time you decided to hit the go live button, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no different than me in my car trying to tune to the channel in positivity through God. What do I need to hear right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the laws of the universe work it through where bam, I
Well, thank
received
you.
no, I received the signal. So on my channel, just for anybody who is like checking it out, when
Mm-hmm.
you do see the W fun where it says, Vinny Pots and Pans, you'll see my number 8, which
Mm-hmm.
but that's a whole different story. But if you'll see W fun, and it's a play on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Every radio station starts with a W, like W this, W that. I think on the West Coast, I think it's K or
Mm-hmm.
K this, K that. So my kind of like intertwining right on the money. You hit it, every woman. I do like to have fun, and I think
That's all right,
fun.
then. That's what we need. We can have
People
our.
forget to laugh nowadays. So
Sometimes we have to laugh.
and have fun.
Yeah,
People need to have
exactly,
fun again. So
exactly.
so that's why if you do check out and you see WFUN, it's fun. It's a
Okay.
play on a radio station.
Can one
WFUN.
of the mods drop Benny's pots and pan link again? He said if y'all like his content. He said he's not like promoting for y'all to be there, but if you like his content,
All right,
y'all
I'll be
got to
back.
let
You
me
keep
know.
doing what you're doing. I'll be back.
All right, Benny. Nice meeting you, and thank you for sharing your testimony. If anybody else have anything, thank you, Denise. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, you'll get there, Denise. We all had to get work so hard to get that community wall. Ooh, I thought I was gonna never get to 500, but you know what? I had people like Miss Key and a couple more of my sisters on the dream team. Different people telling me keep on pushing, and they was telling me about that 1K and watch out. They said you almost there, but I know I still got work to do to get those watch out if I want to get monetized. But I'm just gonna go and whatever God got in store for me. I know He did not bring me this far to leave me, and I know that it's gonna take more consistency, more hard work. And if God giving me the strength to do it, I'll be able to do it. But in the meanwhile, I'm just gonna continue to keep living. If I'm able to put out the content, I can. Like today is one of the days I does my show. I does this every Tuesday. Hold up, y'all. Today is Testimony Tuesday. I like people to come up and share their testimonies. Cause don't nobody know what a person go through on a daily basis. We don't know no one's story in this chat. But I know one thing, and I know one thing for sure. If you're in my chat right now, that is your testimony because God woke you up this morning. Somebody couldn't say, Lord, thank you. Someone couldn't say, Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning. So when I wake up every morning, I said, Lord, I do thank you. Because we have been through so much, y'all. And we still, some of us still trying to make it out here. Like me and others, we deal with health issues. Sometimes I don't know if I'm going to be in pain today. I wake up every morning with pain. I probably don't come on here and tell y'all, but every morning I wake up with pain, either in my shoulder or my back, because I deal with joint pain. And especially on those rainy days, cold days. That's why I enjoy these summer days, y'all. Because when those winter months come, y'all, people be like, my name Amy, right? They be like, Amy, we ain't seen you in the winter time. I go in like the birds and the flowers and stuff. I go in. You don't want to see me out in the winter time. And if you see me out in the winter time, believe me, I'm going to be well padded down because I have inflammatory arthritis and it hurts. It make my bones hurt. And that's why you see me now. I got my sleeves out because I'm enjoying these days, y'all. Because I know when it get wet, I'll be like, ooh, I be on my line with my hats on. I be on with my sweaters on. I just I be prepared because I know when I get out in that air, when I come back home that night, my body hurt. And so instead of getting out there, I want to go out unless I have to. That's why people be like, where you been? We ain't seen you in a long time. I'm like, I'm at home. I was reading where Denise, what's on your mind exactly. And can't nobody tell your story but you. Your testimony can help someone else test that. That's right. Absolutely. Hey, big baby, good to see you. That's one of my sisters right there. Good to see you. But yeah, today is Testimony Tuesday. If anybody want to come up and share their testimony, because today my question was, what do it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? And to me, I'm telling y'all about me. When I was telling y'all about my faith, we all be tested. We don't know God tests us every single day. We get tested every single day. He tests our faith every single day, whether we want to believe it or not. Because when I started my channel, this is my testimony here. I took a leap of faith. I took a leap of faith. Did I know what I was doing? Did I think I know what I was doing when I first started my channel? No. No, I'm just going to tell you. If by me being on the outside looking in at other YouTube creators called like Dana, a lot of Dana, Miss Key, Fugal Mama, a lot of them in Panama, a lot of these YouTube creators just motivate me, share my Dream Team family, and others. They motivate me. They motivate me to keep going. But I didn't have no idea that it takes this to run a channel. It takes that. But I'm learning. I have learned as I go. And it has been a time I want to just throw in the towel. Hey, Miss Virgo, good to see you. There have been times I want to throw in the towel on this channel. But I said, look, God didn't bring me this far. This is
That's
a
right.
hobby.
That's
This is
right.
a hobby. This is something I like to do. And I started getting people coming over. And I said, well, somebody listening to me. I said, somebody
you,
listening to
you
me.
know what's funny? You know what's funny, every woman.
Uh,
You don't you got maybe you experienced it, but when I
This
was
is Dennis
one
Pots and Pan up here. You can stand up here with me, y'all. Anybody else got a testimony they want to tell? You're
when
welcome to come. And over here, my channel is open. No one be judged because you can only tell your story. You can only tell your testimony. But we all know today, if you're in my chat, you got a testimony because you're right here looking at me. You're right here today in my chat. So that
right,
is
because
your testimony. God
God has
woke
sent
you
a soul
up this
here. I
morning.
know God sent me here, so I know everybody else. They may not maybe admit it yet, but maybe
Well,
that could be your
thank you. You
testimony.
said God sent you to my chat.
Of course, it's the universe.
Thank
I told
you.
you.
Thank you. That's oh wow, I'm flirting over here.
I got online and I tuned my radio to your frequency of every
Mm-hmm.
woman's radio station. Just
Uh-huh.
like anything else. When you tune to the right frequency of people in life, such as yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I deal with. I don't deal with the bull, you know, with the BS.
I
Maybe
feel you.
you know what I mean.
Me
Yeah.
either. You know, but one thing I say, I don't do the drama over here. But if
No.
somebody come in here and attack me, of course I'm gonna defend myself.
Well, yeah.
But I don't.
Sometimes those demons got to get taught a lesson.
Absolutely. Yeah, if y'all want y'all link drop hashtag George GA stand for Georgia and one of the mods will drop your link. But today is testimony Tuesday. And the question I asked was, what does it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? What do you say it mean, Danny?
I love walking by faith because it's to me receiving where I need to go instead of
Mhm.
thinking about what I need to do.
All right.
So I get to download the rep like where am I going today? What am I
That is the question. What does it mean to walk by sight? Do anybody in the chat? I know a couple of people have said, just put in your comment. I'll just put it up here. We all, if you believe in God, if you believe in faith, I do. That's
Mhm.
why I say I walk by faith, not by sight. Because
Mhm.
man can say one thing, but God say another. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But I know it was God what woke me up. It wasn't that alarm clock.
Right. Kind of like when I was talking about like growing up Catholic and then I had my experience about or growing up knowing like that terminology, born
Mhm.
again. What do you mean born? Well, you got to be born again in order to, and I'm not knocking a religion by any
I
means.
know. I have heard that. I was brought up in the church, and they were like, "You
Yeah,
got to be born again to get where you got to be." But I'm not gonna tell you and nobody else in my chat what you got to do. You got to only believe. It's your
right,
faith. It's
right,
your
because
faith.
everybody's on their own path.
Mhm. And whatever journey you're on,
Hmm.
you know, just stay on it. Whether
Yeah,
you
and
believe your faith, my faith have been tested. Because
hmm
when I was diagnosed with cancer in 2016, I was questioning God. I was like, why this happening to me? So I had
hmm
to think. I had to think, why not? God have a purpose for all of us. He have a purpose for everybody in my chat, whether we want to believe it or not.
no, and
I always tell people, God is in the blessing business. When they
yes,
told me I had cancer next month, it'll be a 6 year when I had my surgery. When I had my thyroids and cancer removed in 2016, I panicked. I
hmm
panicked. This is my testimony. I have a scar where I've been wearing this scar right here for 6 years. And I don't hide it. I wasn't necklace, but I don't hide it. You know why I don't hide my scars? This is my
that's
blessing.
your battle scar.
This is my testimony. When I look at that, and I
Hmm.
had a good surgeon. You barely can see that line. But
Hmm.
those kind of things don't bother me. Because when I look in the mirror, I see how far God had brought me. Because a lot of people cannot sit up in the chair and say, look, they told me I had thyroid cancer, but I had to go through this and that. They told me I was going to have to take radiation. I was going to be isolated from my family for 14 days,
Hmm.
20 days. I was going to have to be on a strict diet. Even though right now I'm still cutting back. I done lost a lot of weight, but I'm still working on it. Um, I
Hmm.
was going to have to be sat. My husband had to got my room. This is my testimony. I tell it every week. Because when they told me I had cancer, they said, look, we're going to have to let you be isolated from your family. Because they was going to have to put radiation in my body. That's what they
Ooh.
were going to do. I was going to be doing my treatments at home. But
Hmm.
I couldn't be around nobody. I couldn't eat what nobody eat. I couldn't drink what nobody drink. My
Right.
husband fixed. My husband is just like my own carpenter. My husband had look. I wasn't gonna be able to be with him. I was gonna. He had to make my bedroom out for my apartment. I was gonna have to stay in there for 14 days. I was gonna have to have a microwave,
No.
books. I was getting prepared then. I was
Hmm.
getting prepared for this journey. I was getting prepared to get ready to just go through everything I needed to get through to to get better when that. But guess what, Benny? Guess what? I got
God
a
saw you
phone
through.
call from the cancer center. It's called JB Atlas Cancer Center. It's a cancer center in Columbus, Georgia. You ever heard of Columbus, Georgia?
Yeah.
It's a cancer center up there. I got a phone call from my doctor. They said, Miss Moore, you and your family need to come up here. We got something to tell you. Oh, I'm like, oh my God. Because I had already, hey, sir, welcome. I had already received my paperwork. I had already received my paperwork, getting ready to do this treatment. I was
Hmm.
getting prepared mentally. It was bothering me. I'm like, no, I don't know if I can do this. You know the hurt part about what was going to happen, Benny? I wasn't going to be able to be around my family and my children and my grandkids.
Yeah,
If you know,
you didn't want to
if
be
you
isolated.
that's my that was gonna hurt me because I wasn't
Hmm.
gonna be able to see my babies.
Right.
And once we went to the cancer center, they came in the room. The doctor came in the room, and they said, Miss Moore, we got something to tell you. And I'm like, oh my God, have they found something else? Have they found something else? Yeah, my immune system is very weak. That's why I get colds a lot. I get sick. I go through all of that. Those were the after
Hmm.
effects from this.
Right.
But after I went in that room, me and my family, let me tell you the power of God. When I went in that room, that doctor was like, they couldn't believe what was on the paper. They couldn't believe what they see, Benny. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Those people
Oh, I
told
believe.
those people told me and my husband, Miss
That's it.
Moore, don't worry about no treatments.
No, you got nothing.
God has healed you. We know what we seen. We know when we went and opened you up. We know what we seen, but it's
Hmm.
not there. They told me I couldn't do nothing but cry and shout and say, Lord, I do thank you. And right now today, how many I said daily.
Amen.
And I'm emotional now because I'm going getting ready to celebrate a 6-year anniversary. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm.
Getting
Oh,
ready to
definitely.
celebrate a 6-year anniversary. You know what, Ben? You know the first thing came in my mind? I'm finna sue these doctors. I thought them folks had cut me for nothing.
Mm.
Well, you know what they told me, Miss Moore? We know what we see. But if you got faith, if you have faith and you believe,
You see,
if you
the
have faith,
devil
you
thought
can
he
do it.
had you down for the count, and you said, The
You
devil
know what I'm
thought
saying,
he
Ben?
got you down, get you miserable, get you looking negative, get you thinking negative, and God said,
Yes.
"Get the f out of here,
God
evil spirit."
knew.
Bang!
Like I said, I can't speak for Benny. I can't speak for nobody in my
Oh,
chat. I know what God did for me. You know, people had me so paranoid. I'm just telling you, I'm saying, what? I'm one thing I can say, Lord, I thank you. And I'm like, what? They said, no, you don't have it. You ain't got to go through all that. You ain't got to be isolated from your family. We
nope.
ain't got to cut you no more.
Have
That's
you
why I
ever?
go. That's why I feel the way I feel. That's why I'm always
Oh
praising.
yeah.
That's why I'm always saying, God, whatever is your will. That's why I said we all have a purpose here. When I got this channel, I could have went either way with my channel. I could have had food. I mean, I do food. I do all of it. But I want to come and share. my story. I want to hear other people's story. I want to see what they going through. Tell me what God has done for you. That's why I
Yeah.
have this show every Tuesday, Betty. I want to know, do people feel the same way I do? I want to
Hmm.
know that.
Is by you are you learning that there are now more
Yes.
people? Yeah.
I done had,
Where you feel isolated sometimes and you're thinking, everybody's only on social media to do this and look at me. And then you realize, I mean, the
thank you,
good one,
Marie.
like genuine, like
I'm
somebody like
telling
yourself.
you, God have a purpose for all of us.
Right. And I
If
know
anybody
you're
got
on
a
the right path.
testimony,
Otherwise,
I
I
know
wouldn't
somebody
be.
died that want to come up here and share a testimony. A lot of people don't like to get on camera. You don't have to show your face. You got
Hey,
something you
look at
want to
me. I'm a
talk.
cat. I ain't showing
Woo.
myself. So come on up, everybody. Come
I'm
on up.
sorry, y'all. I got it. They call me a preacher over here. They call me all, but I am a child of
You're
God.
not a freak show. You know what?
No,
Hey,
they call me a preacher. They be saying you're no, I'm not a preacher.
you know,
I am a
the,
child of God.
I'm going to
I am
let
a
you know
child of God.
something.
I'm gonna tell you what I am. I'm every woman. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a sister of 5 brothers. I don't even have sisters. I
I'm
am
going to
a friend.
I'm going to
I
share
am a
something here.
child of God.
It's a very small snippet into when I experienced my testimony
Mhm.
where I just we
Love
can
you
go
too,
into
natural.
we could
You
go
new
into
to
that.
me. I love you too. Welcome.
But do
I got people
you
coming here I've never seen before today.
well
Thank y'all for all the
that's
new
God.
people
That's
that
you
come in
see
here.
that's your radio signal. Keep that pumping out, baby. When
Vinny, you got me up because I was going. I was going a while ago now.
no, but
I'm
see,
telling y'all,
you know what,
you
every
tell my
woman,
chat.
when
Come
I
down to
first
talk
started
about
to
God.
tell,
I don't mind shouting. I don't mind getting excited. You see what I'm saying?
oh
I don't
heck
mind
yeah,
doing it.
heck yeah, I
You
said.
can see it all over my face.
I
I
see
don't
that
mind.
smile. I love to see your toofuses.
I believe you. You know what? I think you're a comedian. I believe.
Do you know, every woman, when I first had that testimony
Oh God.
realization, it was a
Mhm.
wonderful experience, God. I mean, I'm telling you, it was better than any fireworks show I had ever seen in New York
Mhm.
City. Let me tell you. But certain family members, once I started to speak about God and
Mhm.
include God and the Holy Spirit within my repertoire of just on the phone here. Do you know
They
they
start
didn't
treating you
they didn't
different.
get me direct, but they're thinking, did Vinny go crazy? It's like the Goodfellas movie, not the Goodfellas movie, the Casino movie. When I don't know if you know Casino with
Mhm.
Joe
I know
Pesci
what you're
and
talking
Robert
about.
De Niro, and he goes, "Do
Yeah.
you know people back home think you went batshit?"
Because you start believing in God.
Not believing in him, but
I mean,
just giving the cadence. Yeah. So, like, certain family members were calling other certain family members saying, "Is he okay? Do we
wow.
got to
Look,
worry
that's
about
why
the?"
I've kind of been
You
looking
see,
at
that's
me.
how weird. That's how weird people, like respond to if they haven't
Mhm.
thought about God in a long time.
Hey, darling, welcome.
Hmm. All right, let
I
me
had to
take
take my
another break.
glasses off,
I'm
man.
here.
I was getting a little heated over here, y'all. My glasses ain't got power up here. I was getting heated up over here. I can see y'all, but I just can't see them comment that good. I'm blind as a bat. But
All
y'all
right,
be
every
very
woman,
quiet. The chat
I'm just
knows
gonna,
how I am over here. So y'all make
I'm
sure
just
y'all
gonna,
make everybody feel welcome. This
I'm
is
just gonna
Vinny,
pause,
okay,
every woman.
everybody.
I'm just gonna mute for a second. I gotta go feed my cat. Oh,
Go feed
that's
the
the cat
cat,
on the
honey.
picture. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay. Y'all, I didn't mean to go on and on. If y'all been following me, I love the grace of God. I love everything God represents. I love everything He represents. I am a child of God. So if you see me getting a little shouty, a little excited, I have a reason to. Because I'm still here. I'm still here, everybody. I'm still here. So I might have got a little happy there. But I'm just me. And I'm not gonna change for no one. Cause when they told me I had cancer, I thought I wasn't gonna be here. I thought I wasn't gonna be here. She said, "Way up there. It's like a boy alone." Okay. I thought I wasn't gonna be here. Cause I started doubting. I started doubting God. But I stopped. I started believing. I started trusting. And I'm here. I'm here. When I stopped doubting God and started believing in Him and trusting Him, when you do that, everything changes. I was feeling a certain way on Saturday. I know y'all seen that live. I was in my feelings about things surrounding me, this YouTube, this, that, whatever. I said, I want to know who supported me. I see the people that does support me. They've been coming and they never stop. I had to take those blinders off. I had to take those blinders off. God told me, don't worry about that. Keep doing what you're doing. They gonna come. They gonna come. They gonna come. Don't worry about the 2 or 3 that don't come. Worry about what you got. And see, that's what we fail to realize. We can't worry about what Sue Channel doing. I can't worry about what Jake Channel did last night. Because I'm not them. And I always tell people, don't look at me as for my name or who I be around. Follow me for me. If you like what I'm doing, you like what I put out, tell me. Tell me if you like my channel for me. Not for who I follow, not for who you don't like. Because I'm not about that. I'm not about that. That don't bother me. I don't care who slept with who. It ain't my business. Long as you ain't sleeping with mine. I don't care. That's not what my channel about. If I can't lift you up, I will not tear you down. And that's for sure. But if anybody got a testimony they want to talk about, I'm going to put that link down there, everybody. I am an open channel. I don't judge people.
Hey, just to let you know, I am 922 subscriber. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. I'm just me, y'all. I'm just me. And y'all notice that's what I say all the time. Be yourself. Don't be what nobody else wants you to be. Be yourself. If you believe, if you got faith and that's what you believe in it. Don't let nobody, don't let me and nobody else tell you how to feel. Nobody. Ooh, you better say it. You better say it. So I have to, you know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm tell you, I can go on and on talking about God. But I want to hear from some of y'all. Let me hear some of the things God has done for you. You might not want to come on my panel. I want to see some praises in my chat because of the fact that you're here. Because of the fact you're here in my chat. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here. And thank you. I thank you for that. And if God woke you up this morning, you ought to give him some praises right now. Can I see some hands up in the chat? I walk by faith, not by sight. And that is my segment. That is my word of today. My question. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means to walk by faith and not by sight? Do you know what that means? Man can tell you anything. That doctor told me I had cancer. You know what I'm saying? But God give these doctors the knowledge. God get those doctor knowledge, but God always have the final say so. So always think about this. No matter what we're going through, it's we got loved ones in jail, loved ones in the hospital. Let those people know you love them. They might be feeling alone. Let them know. I pray for everybody. I don't have an envy bone in my body. I don't know you. If you don't fool with me, that's your problem. That is your problem. You see what I'm saying? I don't know nobody enough to say anything about no one. I only be in people's chats. I follow them, things like that. But I would not tell another YouTube creator how to run their channel. I won't do that. And I want to expect for another one to tell me. If you're a mod in my chat, you're a mod for a reason. I see you. I see what you does for me. And I always shout my mod. I love my mods. I love my mod. I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to promote you along with me. So if any of my mods have something, business or something going on today, put it in my chat. And I always tell y'all that. I'm not a selfish person. I did not get here by myself. I did not get here by myself.
See, you are a breath of fresh air as opposed to the norm of
Mhm.
people look at me,
So
look
if
at
any of
me,
my
look at
mods, and I told y'all this on Sunday, if any of my mods got something going on, put it in my chat. Put it in my chat. But just make sure you put mine. We're gonna do it like that. What you said, Benny? Benny, you just made
I said
yourself
you're just a breath of
okay.
fresh air, and you're more on the pot. You see, you are. See, and I like people who go again. You know, like you got ants marching one
Mm-hmm,
direction.
mm-hmm.
You're the one who just turns around every woman and comes back the other
Yeah.
way and goes
Okay.
and questions things. And we need more of that. See, because most people nowadays, it's all about themselves. They're,
I'm
you
not
know, with
selfish.
within
One
like
of my mods can tell you
idolatry,
down there.
they worship the social media, they worship the television set,
Mm-hmm,
and they all forget about God. And I think the young ones or the younger ones need to come to that realization as well, because I really feel a shift is happening on this planet. I don't know if you've been feeling it, but
mm-hmm,
I definitely been feeling it. I don't know what kind of shift is going to take place, but
mm-hmm.
I just think it's going to be big and it's going to be God known.
All right
God's
then.
going to, you know what I mean?
He can
Huh.
do all things but fail. We just gotta believe in it. I share my testimony a lot because I had someone come up here and told me one day that what I've been through, somebody else can't even talk about it. And I went through, and I still deal with anxiety. And I just want to tell everybody, I feel great. About a month ago, I had like 2 panic attacks, so they adjust my medicine. I'm not ashamed to tell people my story. I'm not ashamed to tell people how far God has brought me. I'm a work in progress, but long as He give me the strength, and if I can help somebody else, I will do it. I do it. That's just me, but that's just me.
But you're far and few in between of
Mhm.
humanity that's out there as a whole. So let's just say every woman there's 7 billion to almost 8 billion
So any of my
billion.
mods, y'all know how I am about y'all. Y'all want to drop your business, y'all can. If you got something y'all want to share with the chat, y'all can do it at this time. I have some good mods over here, and you notice how they welcome people in my chat. They welcome you. I tell them, make everybody feel comfortable. We don't have that many trolls over here. I can't really. I maybe had one or two, but other than that, my
God
chat is
won't
like,
allow the trolls. God won't
yeah.
allow them. You see.
I have maybe probably had one or two, but
Well,
God
you're
said,
always gonna get it.
meet
You're
in the
always
middle.
gonna get that one. That
Mm-hmm.
one idiot here or there, and that's fine. Yeah, you know what?
He's been up here, everybody. I think he kind of like it over here, y'all.
You kind of need an idiot in order to kind of keep you on your toes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need the idiot. It can't just be all bliss. You got to have a couple of idiots come through in order for you to go, what the hell is going on with this person? What an idiot! What a
Oh my
chuchadia!
goodness.
What a
Oh,
do to do?
you know when you came in with thing down there, right? I'm like, who is this cat in here, right? Well, you know how
Yeah.
you can see that on your screen when people come to your chat, right? On your platform, right? I'm like, who this here got a cat? Who this cat is? I'm like,
Yeah, I'm a
cause
kid.
the people in my chat know who I am. Cause it was a guy came in my backstage back there making faces and laughing. That's why they be telling me, Johnny girl, make sure you know who you be putting up there.
You know what I call my cat every once in a while? I go, "You're the Lion of Judah,"
Mm,
but I said you're really just a little pipsqueak. But we got you because you got a bigger heart. This cat, where I live, chases
mm.
black bears up
Okay.
trees.
He said he a good cat, y'all. Look at
Hey, he's a
Brian.
good
He
kitty
a
cat.
good little cat, y'all. So
That's the best shot I took of her.
what you
That's
say,
my
Big
yummy cat.
Daddy?
Her name is Yummy. I call her Yummy because you
Big
know why I
Daddy. That
call
what
her
my
Yummy?
son be like, Mama, you took your medicine today.
And you know why? What's cool about this cat is
Mm,
that I didn't go out and adopt one. I didn't
mm,
look for one. God
okay.
sent me this cat. This cat was a stray, just came to my
For
front door.
real?
Yeah. How cool
This
is
video
that?
to everybody. He
And
just
I'm like,
told
I don't want no damn cat in my house. You know how much hair
Vinny.
this damn thing has?
Vinny, can I ask you one thing for me now? I want you to entertain the chat till I run to the bathroom now.
Okay,
Let's
go ahead. I'll
let's
talk
see what
about
they
my
talking
cat.
about.
I'll talk about the cat.
Okay. Don't scam now. Don't scam now. Just
All
talk a
right, we'll
little bit
move
till I
it
go to the
around.
bathroom quick.
But I knew everybody in the chat that here I am, single guy. I'm a single dude in my house hanging out, and I'm like, all right, I don't need this kind of like cat, with all the hair and all that. And I'm like, all right, no big deal. But the cat, it just came to my doorstep and was looking at me through the window because you got one of those. I got one of those doors that you could see top to bottom. You know what I mean? So this guy's just like, meow, let me in, come on in. And I'm like, oh boy. And I'm like, and I did, and getting to know you, getting to know all about you, and I'm like, oh man. And with her cross eyes, as you see with that picture I took, I said, I gotta take a picture. This picture was taken just before I let her in. And she's meowing at me to let me in, biatch. And I'm like, oh, it's God sent. Okay. But what's cool about this cat, guys, is that she no litter box. She goes in and out like a dog. So she'll go, meow, Vinny, I need to go take I gotta go out and take a dump. So it's the coolest thing. So minus the hair that she drops every once in a while during the spring and summertime. She no litter box, and I'm like, this is cool. So then she goes out and does what she's got to do.
I'm back. So you've been entertaining everybody.
I hope I was. I don't know. Maybe
This
we
Vinny,
lost some
everybody.
people.
I
I
just
have no.
met him today. He said God sent him over here. He been sharing his stories. He been sharing. He's he's kind of like them guys. He's kind of like a comedian slash musician, I guess. Cause he have a lot of music on his channel. And thank you, Vinny, for being the co-host.
No,
I don't
thank
know you,
you
but
for
I want to
letting
get to
me
know
let
you
the
at how.
universe find us together. I mean,
Well,
come
thank
on.
you.
No, thank you.
I say
No,
I drink
no.
water a lot because I cut back. This is what I do. I try to stay off the sodas and I be cutting back all during the week, so I be drinking plenty of water. So that's why I have to go. I can't sit up
Mhm.
there a whole hour and don't go and been drinking water. So I said, well, I don't get here, man. But I'm
No,
back, everybody.
no. Thank you, Mrs. Acavano. That's an old
Everybody
movie.
like your personality down there.
Oh,
Everybody said, listening to Benny voice, I'm smiling. He's so entertaining, my God. Oh my. You
oh,
said God, everybody. He said, God see him over here, y'all. He said, God, he said got in his car. And I know when when you go on YouTube, right? They said they'll suggest people channels. And thank you for because
see,
you could
that's
have been
how
wrong at
you're
your
pumping
convenience
out your
sometimes.
you're pumping out your radio station frequency, every woman. So every time you do that,
Hey, your
beware.
friends go out
You
today.
might get a lot more Vinny Pots and Pans coming through, which I think you have a lot in your chat. They're just I call Vinny Pots and Pans.
Tell your friend about today. You got some more cat friends?
Yes, I am a New Yorker. A New
Yeah,
York.
I can tell you got a little accent about you.
Yeah, yeah.
You said Benny. Did you get the name off that movie, Benny? Or that's your real name?
No, that's my name.
Okay. Y'all make sure,
Obviously,
can somebody go get
obviously
Benny?
they didn't. The last half of that, I would probably at this day and age, I would slap my parents if it was a continuous pots and pans.
So that's your last name, or that's just a name you thought
No,
of?
that's just like a
Okay. Can
like
one
a
of
Joey
us get
Bag of
Benny link
Donuts.
for me, please?
Have you ever heard like like Italian guys or whatnot in
Mm.
Brooklyn, and they go, "Hey, it's Vinny Bacon Donut. It's Vinny, and it's either my cousin Vinny or Vinny Bacon Donuts, Vinny Bacon
Yeah.
Bagels."
You
So I
know
said
you
that.
remind me of. I don't know how you look, but you remind me of the guy Benny on that
Oh,
movie.
I'm a handsome dude.
You know
I
the
am.
guy named Benny would play on that movie, Benny. What is it? You
My
gotta
cousin
actually
Vinny.
got what is that movie called? But his name Benny in the movie now.
Yeah, my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, that's what
Joe
it is.
Pesci. Joe Pesci. He went
Yeah,
to
yeah,
court.
you gotta kind of talk like him. Do I have a celebrity up here, y'all? Do I got a celebrity up here?
Yes, I can, Marie. I could cook like the wind, baby.
All
Yeah.
right, then. So you can cook. You
Oh
can
yeah.
put out a lot of music. My chat is loving you, Vinny.
But
Wow.
what's cool about me, although I'm not well, not although I'm proud of it. I'm not like the norm. I came close to ever maybe asking a lady,
Oh
"Hey,
my
oh, would you want to marry me?" And I'm glad God intervened, and then God said, "Nah, Vinny, nah." And
God. Oh, you
till
saying
this,
you're not married?
oh, thank. Listen, this is
Why you
God's.
say it like that, Vinny?
You know what? Because I'm free.
Oh
But
my goodness.
listen, it's. But I'm living a lifestyle
So
of
you have children?
no children,
Oh
single guy,
wow.
never married, no children. I thought it
All
was in
right
the
then,
cards.
Vinny.
I thought it was in the cards, but then I came to that realization like it's not going to be in the cards, and I just don't want to have kids with somebody that I fucking hate. You know? Oh, sorry for cursing. I'm sorry if I don't.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But you know what
You
I
said
mean?
you
Like
don't
some,
want to have children by somebody you hate. Oh my goodness.
yeah, like, and I don't. I said if it's
I
right,
know what you're saying though.
if God's
I know
right,
what you're saying.
so
I
God's
know what
got me
you're
on this different path, a little
All right
different
then.
way of going about things, but
You follow that path. Like
yeah,
I always say, keep God first. He will direct your path. He will
yeah.
direct your path.
Now, where he's got me going, like I said, I'm trying to do a YouTube channel. He goes, pump the brakes. We're going to put out some popular music now, Vinny, not your digital recording.
I'm gonna make sure I go over there and check out your videos.
Ah.
I'm gonna make sure I see what you got going on. Yep. I
But
really
I
have
do voices. You want to hear some
yeah.
voices? You want to hear some voices?
They say, can you do they say you sound like Joe Pesci? Pesci? So you
Did
do
you know
voices?
people back home think you went batshit? Hey, was he shaking, Frankie? Was he shaking? I don't know, Hendry. You might be, you might fold under questioning. That's not my best Joe Pet. But you know what's really good? You ever watch Family Guy?
Yeah, I have. You can do him?
No, no, no. Do you know Consuela, the maid, the Mexican maid?
Um.
She goes, "Oh no, no, no! Wait, wait, wait! No, have Superman here. He no home. No."
Oh
Uh,
my goodness. We
oh
get all
yeah.
kind of treatment today, y'all. We get all kind of things today. Look, he a
Hey,
musician slash comedian. Now he up here doing voices. Benny, you do it
hey,
all, don't you?
hey, it's Rocky Balboa over here in Philadelphia. I wanted to fight the fight over here, every woman, but I got no locker. You say I got no locker.
All right. You see what Marie said? She said, Benny would do well at a cookout or a guest at a wedding. Yeah, I want to go out, don't you, Benny?
How funny is that? Gonna pit me out at a wedding? Oh boy, Marie. No, I love you, Marie.
Oh, oh, you don't know about a wedding, huh?
Well, hey, listen, I would just salute and say another man down.
So,
It's a joke. Remember, it's a
so
joke.
you just say for that wedding, huh?
I know it's a joke. It's a joke.
He just ain't for that wedding, y'all. Oh yeah, I ain't tell y'all. Starting Friday, we're gonna be doing relationship talks over here too.
Oh no, no,
I'm gonna
no!
be
Say
Friday. I got a new
no.
segment coming up on Friday. We're gonna be talking about different topics about marriage and relationships. So y'all come on back. I got stuff planned because I'm trying to get where I need whatever God speaking to me to put these things out. So what I do over here, I try to talk about things that is reality. There's gonna be some questions I'm gonna be asking. I hope people come on the panels on Friday. Y'all bring y'all. I don't know what time. It's gonna be like a Friday because I usually do everything over the day. So I want to do something like a Friday talk in the evening, maybe 6, 7. Bring your water. Bring your whatever you want to drink, and we're gonna be talking about some relationship questions. The first question gonna be, I'm gonna ask you now, Benny. You don't know what you might say about this right here, Benny. Some of the questions I'm gonna be asking on this show, would you tell your mate what happened in your past and how do you
Oh,
deal with your ex-girlfriend?
that what now?
No,
What's the second question?
how do you deal with your ex-girlfriend and baby mama?
Oh, she's way in the rearview mirror. Yeah. You know, like when you just go dark, you can't find me.
Those are just some of the questions we'll be talking about. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be
no,
like an
any,
evening.
and
It's gonna
listen,
be
I'm a
an
ladies'
evening.
man.
I'm starting this new segment. It's gonna be like mate talk about your mate, different questions. So my first question is, I'm gonna start out with this just today. Would you tell your mate everything you did in your past?
No, hell no, I wouldn't. No, it's a hell no.
But
No.
that's for Friday. I know it's gonna be funny, y'all. I know it's gonna be funny. So y'all gonna be ready to laugh and
Because you know what? What
because I
happens in the
want to have
past
some
is in the
fun and
past.
just chill
And
and just do some things. That's what I got some new things coming up on my channel.
and that's to
Uh,
everybody. Don't ever what's in the
you don't
past
think
is in the
people you
past.
don't come now, look,
God
Benny.
wants
You
you to
know if
deal
you
with
would have
today
knew
and look forward, not in the past. The past
Benny,
is the
this is
past.
testimony too. So now you need to tell the truth. Now tell me the truth. If you would have need a nice lady that you just fine and y'all hit it off, and if she want to ask you something about your past, you wouldn't tell
Well, I mean, I would tell her, but I mean, I wouldn't get into details.
her. Okay. Oh. But really I say that because people be living double lives.
But you see, I would be the kind of guy. Now you're talking about the woman's perspective to hang out with Vinnie Pots and Pan. So then my response to that would be
We don't say
no.
that for Friday, Ben. You get come over because you're gonna have to
My
entertain.
my no response would be no response. Like she'd be like, "Why isn't he asking me about my past?" Because I don't need to know. I could care less about your past.
But on a serious talk, sometimes it's good to tell people what you're going through. I'm just gonna say, like, people have experienced like trauma, maybe they've been
Yeah,
through like,
yeah.
women, if you've been through like, for instance, if a man or woman have been molested or been going through things like that, and they feel like when they be with their mate, and we don't say this for pride. That's another topic. But y'all get what I'm saying. We're gonna be talking about stuff like
I
that.
do.
It's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be too personal. 'Cause I
You
wouldn't
know,
ask
everyone,
somebody. I
you
wouldn't
are
ask
a
somebody to
breath
tell
of
their
fresh
business.
air. You are a
Huh?
breath of fresh air. Has anybody ever told you you are a breath of fresh air? From
What make
people
you?
that a personalities to size up real lickety split on where God sends me to go places.
Well, thank you, Benny. Thank you.
And
Hey, Just
you
Israel.
and your chat are
No,
so
my
a
peace
breath
down
of
there. I got
fresh
them
air.
air women down there, and I got my
Ah,
gentlemen.
you're a breath of
I got
fresh
them air
air
women
as
boys
opposed
down there, and
to.
I got those gentlemen down there.
Are you kidding
And
me? Everybody
I
else
love
that
my
I would ever
gentlemen.
join a panel, which I learn, like you said, you're learning, right? You're learning YouTube,
Mhm.
and so how many panels I got kicked off because I didn't like the God talk. He did like whoop.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. You got kicked off some panels.
Of course
Why?
I did. And I wear that as a badge.
I mean, you've been. I think.
No, here,
So
but
far, you've been doing pretty good.
no,
Hey,
but
I'm at my chat. I'm at my chat. How y'all like dinner today, y'all? I want my chat to tell me the truth.
oh
Chat. How y'all like
no,
dinner today?
oh
Just
no,
put a
no,
thumb up.
no, like
Thumb
Vinny,
up.
got the bed. No,
If y'all
no.
like dinner today. He said he been put off a lot of
Of
panels.
course,
Dinner, what
not
you
well.
did?
Listen, I didn't say a lot. I
A
said,
couple. A couple.
of course, of
Uh,
course.
it,
Haven't we all in this world
yeah,
of
I know
people?
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
where
see
they,
how my chat feel about you. Did y'all
yeah, they
like
make,
my guest today? Put a thumb up in the chat if y'all like my guest
yeah,
today.
put it in the chat and not up my butt. I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, that was a clean joke. You said it. I can't
Okay.
resist a joke set up like that. Every woman.
Well, all right, Ben, and we have enjoyed you. Like I said, you was
Oh,
welcome.
wow.
Long I welcome people to my chat. Long you're not being disrespectful.
No, that's why I'm
Long
trying to be
you're not
clean.
talking about no one in my chat or anybody
Right.
on my panel.
No, no
I don't
drama.
allow
Uh-uh.
that because
I don't deal with drama. I just don't deal
yeah.
with it.
So
Whether
y'all like him okay? I'm
if
going with
it's
the
in my
majority of my chat. What does majority of my minds will say?
oh, Cher says no.
They think you funny, Benny.
I know she's busting, or he is busting chops.
But you're welcome over here. Like most of all my moms, seem like everybody in the chat seen it. They didn't went to your channel. We had to do background checks over here. We do
Oh,
background check. We have to go see what you're doing, when you came to YouTube, and see when you made your
I
last
am the.
video.
I tell you, and I tell you, tried and true.
I was just having fun. But
Social
you
media.
seem like you're pretty straight though. Just
I
having fun.
am the only Vinny Pots and Pans on YouTube, I think. But
Okay.
if there's another person out there representing my yummy cat, that's not me. Uh, you know me, it's me. Yeah, but
Uh,
I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on the Twitter. I'm not on the ticky
okay.
ticky tock tock. I'm not on any of that bullshit. That
Oh, you hit on TikTok?
no Instagram. I'm not on any of that. I just am solely exclusive to YouTube. That's it.
Well, all right then, Benny.
But
This is Benny,
listen,
everybody. Benny pots and pan.
thank you,
He been hitting them pots and pan today, y'all. So
thank
can you
you.
cook? Can you cook? Cause you got
Uh,
pots and pans on the end of your name.
I can f it up in the kitchen. You kidding me?
Really?
I try to stop gaining myself weight doing what I do. No, even my cat. No, Vinny. No, no, no. I'm just. I don't know. That's a bad joke. Wah, wah, wah.
I see you like to
Yes,
have
I
fun.
can cook. I can cook.
Ain't nothing
I,
wrong with that.
I can cook
Somebody
and
want to
bake.
know where you on Twitter. He said he's only thing he's on is
It's YouTube.
YouTube, and
That's
he
it.
popped up. He said he got a signal to come in my chat. He said, God, send him over here. So,
That's it. No, but yes, I can cook. In
mm.
fact, I am probably. Listen, nobody complains, and I could barbecue like a Emma effer.
My moms, I had told y'all if y'all want to drop y'all website for y'all business, y'all can go over here with your family. Just let my
It
drop
was
my
Brian,
link
right?
so y'all can. If y'all got a business, I have my moms. I let them promote their
You see,
business.
Brian said, Vinny the cat was your clone. Yes, it was God's way of introducing like like a mismatched pair.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just needed it at the time. Yeah, it's just me. I got everything all right that I need, and then all of a
That's
sudden it was
good.
just like.
That's good.
And Brian, I'm telling you, it's like I wake up and I'm just like, I gotta feed or I gotta let her
So how
in
many
or in
cats do
around.
you have, Benny?
It just gives me some responsibility as opposed to not having any children. I guess it's the yeah. What
So
was
how
the
many
question?
cats do you have?
What's that?
How many cats do you have?
Oh, just one. You're
Oh,
looking
just
at
one. Okay.
her.
Oh, that's your cat picture. Okay.
Yes, that's yummy. That's my cat.
Oh, so
And I named her before the damn song by Post Malone. Well, I think it's Post Malone. Oh no, no, not Post Malone. I think what's his face, the white kid. Um,
talking about Justin Bieber. Not
yeah.
Justin. Oh, you name it out that song, Yummy Yummy.
No, not after. He stole that from me. But I came up, and the only reason why I came up with that name, Every Woman, is because every time I put the food out, she's like, yum 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 yum. I said, what am I gonna call?
Oh,
Like
okay.
when you have to call a pet a name. And she was just like, yum, 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 yum. And I'm like, I'm going to call you Yum Yum. You're slurping that shit up. Look at these split. I got to get another.
And I want to, one of my mods from day one, Miss Key. She's one of my motivators. She helped motivate me. I want to congratulate her. She's monetized and she's a shop owner.
All
She's
right.
doing a thing over there, y'all. Y'all congrats Miss Key in the chat. She's my partner. We does a lot of challenges and different things together. So at this time, I want to congratulate Miss Key again.
All right. And I'm going to
She's my
bounce.
motivator.
I'm going to
Um,
bounce. And I just have to say, Every Woman, thank you
Thank
for
you for
taking.
coming over, and you're always welcome.
Yeah.
And
Thank
bye,
you
little yum
for.
yum. Bye, little yum yum. And you're always welcome. This
Thanks.
is Jenny, everybody.
Yeah.
This is
It's Buddha of Destiny.
you know Buddha.
Of course I do.
Look at
How do you know?
Buddha. Buddha.
Buddha.
He gave us a treat today, Buddha. Buddha. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Buddha, baby.
Oh my god.
Look at this. I'm ready to leave, and look what the universe delivers to your
You know
frequency.
what? So you know who this is? I'm like, do anybody know
Of
him?
course, I know Buddha in Miami. Of course, who don't?
Buddha, you know how man, Buddha know how I am, y'all. I be like, Buddha, who this is right here? I saw a cat staring at me. I'm like, who this is right here?
All right. It
Yes,
might take her a minute or
she
two
been working
to
hard,
come
y'all.
up.
She's my offline diary. She's my offline motivator.
Ah,
She's just like a diamond to me. She motivates me. She's a joy girl. We're gonna
come
get you there. Buddha, tell me who's Buddha.
Oh,
Buddha,
Buddha!
Buddha. I saw the you know how you look at people in your thing down there. I said, who this is? A cat? Who is
My bad, my bad, my bad. I got echo, bro. My
this?
bad.
Look, Benny is showed out over here today. You hear me? So you know him, Buddha?
Of
Tell me.
Yeah,
course,
no, Vinny.
of
Vinny! Where you
course.
been?
Good.
I feel
It's
so
Buddha
much
Bay.
better because I want to know who know this. Who
That's
know
Buddha
him?
Bay.
Who
That's
know
my
him?
boy, Vinny. Oh my God, you don't know Vinny Pots and Pants. You need to sit down. Girl, you don't know
No,
Vinny Pots
I
and
don't
Pants.
All right,
know him.
Buddha. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
You know me, Buddha. I'm just gonna mute so I go to the bathroom. I'll come back,
all
and you can
right.
let her know who the hell I am.
Buddha, I'm
Okay.
like, Buddha, you know how I'm here, right?
Fix
I
the
be like,
screen.
huh? Okay,
Fix
hold
the
up.
screen. Put a third one.
Okay, look, Buddha. Hold up. I'm gonna get you. I'm trying to
Hey,
get
Miss
you.
Key. What's
Okay,
up,
look,
Brian?
Buddha. Buddha,
Yeah.
when I saw it, we went down there. New I said, drop the link on his testimony Tuesday, right? So he came up and shared. I'm like, who that is with that cat on down there? And you know, I be
Well,
very,
you
very,
lucky. You
I get
lucky he didn't show
paranoid.
his face, cause when he usually opens that camera, he got a mask on.
Really? Girl,
A
you better,
mask.
if I
He
had
don't
seen
show.
that, I probably would have
He
ran.
yeah. He doesn't show his face. He
Okay.
doesn't show his identity. But he
Mm,
is one
I
of the
respect that.
sweetest.
I
He's
respect
one of
it.
the sweetest persons you could ever meet. I met him since like
I
I
feel
would
so much
say
better. Buddha
uh,
know him, everybody. I'm
on
like,
the third or fourth month I've been on YouTube. I met him,
wow.
and yeah, I was just like fully like angered because I supported all these people, but I think for like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a good 7 months, and
Mm-hmm.
then they just gonna like basically fuck me over. So I just ended up going to Rona Vlogs, and then I met Vinny, I met Kingdom
Okay.
Hearts, I met the Right Way, and then we all just came on a panel. If you look
All
at
right
Rona Vlogs,
then.
she got clips of us
All
acting a
right then.
fool.
That's all I need to hear. I mean, if you know, it's he cool.
Yeah,
I mean, we
he good
didn't. I mean, he have
people.
entertained us today. I have to take my little go to the bathroom or whatever. And I left him on the panel where I be doing you. He been talking about his cats and everybody. Hey, East Dad.
Hey, he said,
Everybody love him because he been up here talking. He been doing characters. He been doing it all. We done had some fun over here today.
I missed it. I was moving around my room
I
cleaning.
understand, but yeah, thank you for Buddha say he's a pretty decent guy, everybody. 'Cause look, everybody's been in his channel. You know, we have to investigate, girl. We do
Yeah,
background check. We have
he
to
got
do
he got big family, but he's not
okay.
in it. He's not in this for the money.
That's what he told me.
YouTube won't monetize him, so he just in it for fun. You know?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said
Yeah.
he said something like he said God sent him over here. And he been talking to me. He been up here for at least an hour, I believe. And
Yeah,
I let
somebody
him.
just told me to come to you. So you're
Mm-hmm,
the first person I clicked on YouTube. And
mm-hmm.
I went to, and then I saw the cat. I saw Vinny. I was like, Vinny! That's because
Oh, I
I've been
feel
looking for him.
so much better because I'm like, I said, do anybody in the chat know him? Everybody like, no. Because one of the person was in my text about, Johnny girl, be careful when people don't come up there showing their face. That's a lot of people. I don't mind people not
Buddha,
sharing
Buddha,
their
Buddha. You see, every woman. This is how the universe works.
yeah,
Buddha is
Buddha,
probably
one of my girls over here. You ain't know it.
I no. How the hell would heck Buddha?
Buddha tell
I
him about me and you. We cool. Ain't we good?
Yeah,
Buddha
we cool.
Buddha to me is the most grounded, spiritually understanding the positivity,
Mm-hmm.
understanding the way the universe works as a whole, spiritually.
Okay.
And that's what led me to you. But then look who
Okay.
just popped up. That's
Yeah, I
Buddha.
told her I was rearranging my
I was
room.
every woman. I was just about to bounce. I was ready
Yeah,
to get
he's
out of
ready
here.
to go. I was about to get ready
But
to end too in a few more minutes, but then Buddha came and said
you
some
see, Buddha makes. I'll stay for Buddha as long as she wants. That's how cool she is.
okay, well,
Yeah,
I
I've been
feel
looking for
so much
you.
better. Even though I had already picked up on your personality, Vinny. Reason I said I want to know because you know people come on your
Yeah,
panel,
Buddha. They were
you don't
vetting you,
know what
Buddha.
purposes they
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I have experience from another channel. People be flashing people when they come on the panel. I
They were
don't
looking
want to
at
be seeing
Buddha.
nobody.
They were. They. I got interrogated, Buddha. I got interrogated.
Oh, my gosh. What are you
I
interrogating
had to
me in?
submit some forms, Buddha. I had to
Did
submit
you
some
and Miss
forms
Keith
up
jump
there.
up on the panel and attack him?
Boo, you
Oh,
know,
no.
just let anybody. You know how I am, boo. I don't let the money.
Look
Buddha,
at
I
his
had to fill out a
name.
1099 form to show up here.
Hold
Did you have
up,
to open your
boo.
camera to
Tell
come
him
through?
how I'm here. I don't just let the money spirit come to my on my panel. So when they got back there making
I
faces at me, I said, "No way, you got to be interviewed." I did not say my.
Well,
I
she'll
said
call it an interview. I say it's an interrogation.
my
And you
yeah.
know what? Rightfully so. I'm a stranger, right? We're
my
strangers.
minds went out there and
Yeah.
they look, Poodle. You know the mind down that don't play. They went out there, they said, "Little Johnny girl, he's straight." And
Miss
y'all
Key, you
better
jump up
tell
here
me.
and attack my boy. Huh? I'm here now to back him up. I'm here now.
I
What you
said,
want to
look,
attack
you
them?
know what I told him, Buddha? I said, look, I ain't trying to interrogate you, but I gotta go see who you is. So I don't
Buddha,
think
I told her the same.
only thing I saw on my screen was a cat. And I said, oh no. I said, oh no, this cat gonna jump at me or what? I gotta know what's going on.
In the face of him.
So I feel just like, oh my goodness.
But
I said,
that's his
McKee, no
that's his
McKee. You
actual
know I'm
cat.
McKee now. McKee, who is here, McKee? McKee gonna be like, Georgia girl, I think he pretty bad. We don't know you. We gonna go find like who you
Yeah,
is.
Buddha, tell him about the cat. I think you still remember the name.
But
I
you
think.
good though, Ben. And we just have I
I
just be
don't
wanna know who put up
remember.
who coming on my panel.
It's yummy,
That's it.
yummy, yum, yum.
Cause people be coming up, pulling out that you know what. I don't wanna see that. I don't want to see what you got down there. Don't come on my panel showing me what you got because I don't want to see it.
Okay, well, Vinny's not like that, so don't
I
worry.
know.
No sausages are gonna fly over you.
Oh no, no, no.
That's all I want to know, girl.
No,
About chat.
no.
But every woman, if this does not hit
Vinny's
the
very
nail on the
spiritual.
head about the spirituality, right? Because Buddha, you could let her know once I stop talking about how spiritual we are. That's how Buddha and I have connected through the universe. So I was
Okay.
telling her, Buddha, that she's like a radio station, just like how we described it at that conversation we've had, Buddha. You know, like when you
Yeah,
tune
so you know.
when one needs to turn the dial to catch that frequency that people are pushing out into the universe.
Mm.
That's how I found my way here. And go
Well,
ahead, Buddha.
thank
You
you
can
for
let it know that.
coming. I ain't mean to interrogate you, but
Yeah,
you know who
I'm
we is.
kidding. I'm kidding, every woman. I'm just a joke.
I was rearranging my room, and then someone told me to go on YouTube and go to Georgia Girl. So I went
Yeah, you
there,
know
and
I
then I
do
saw the cat.
testimony
I was like,
Tuesday over here.
Vinny.
And you know our
Huh?
girl is monetized. Miss Key is monetized, girl. Congrats, congrats.
Congratulations, Miss
She
Key.
keeps talking about Joy girl. Keep on pushing. Keep on.
Pam,
We're gonna
pam,
get you there. We're gonna get you there one
pam.
Finally.
day. And thank you, Buddha, for watching my playlist. Thank you, everybody who's been watching my
There you go.
playlist.
Pam, pam,
Pam,
pam.
pam, pam. There it
Pam,
is.
pam, pam.
Denny, welcome to the family, Denny. Welcome to the family.
Oh, ah, but every woman, it's what I'm trying to say is, you see how the universe just wants to bless you today to say that you're on the right path because you
Thank you.
attracted me and
Thank
you
you.
attracted Buddha, who I know and you know. If it
Buddha been
doesn't,
with me for how long, Buddha? We've been since I started YouTube.
but
She's one of the
you know what I
everybody
Yeah.
mean.
mods over here.
But
She
every
been
woman,
there with
what are
me.
the
Staying
odds?
straight
What are
down
the
there.
odds on that? What is the odds on that? Right, Buddha? Like, no, she's
Yeah.
doing something correct because otherwise we would not be here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
because
appreciate
I was cleaning my
And
room,
everybody in
actually
the chat,
arranging my room.
same thing. We would all not be here in the chat on the panel if we all didn't feel the positivity
thank
vibe
you.
of the
Thank you.
radio
You
station
y'all,
of
y'all
that
making me
signal.
blush over here. Thank you.
Vinny,
I
I'm very
try.
glad I ran into you. Georgia Girl, every woman. Go ahead and
Mm,
start, and then I gotta ask Vinny something, if you
Okay.
don't
what?
mind.
Go ahead.
No, no, after you. Finish what
Oh,
you
I
were
was
saying.
just saying thank you for. I want to thank everybody that's hanging out with me today. And like you said, sometimes God sent people in your path for reasons. I think I was
Mhm.
able to meet people on YouTube for reasons. I learned. Y'all learning my personality, and I'm learning y'all. But I'm glad that we're able to all come together and have this good positive vibe. And that's what I want my channel to be about. I don't want nobody to leave here saying, "Ooh, I had a bad day over there." When you
Right.
leave here, I want you to leave here smiling, feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
With my channel, I want to put out that kind of vibe. So go ahead, Boo. What you want to ask Vinny?
Oh, Vinny, okay. Are we in like the fifth dimension?
What's that?
Between are we in the fourth or fifth dimension plane?
We're in 4 to the 5.
Because we're going into the five, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I was in somebody's live, and they were saying we are in the third plane. They were saying we
Earth.
are in the third plane. I'm like,
No,
no, no,
that's
no, no.
behind you. Yeah.
Yes, I was like, no, no, no. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
So
they
I
did.
had to go and like I had to explain. I was like, no, no, no. We're in the fifth dimension, but basically like the fourth going into the fifth, and
But
those who
Buddha,
are awakened are in the fifth
right
already.
now, Buddha, did you catch a lot of flack with that, and they didn't want to believe you?
No, they were like, oh yeah, yeah, you're right. That's why I love you. That's I'm like, oh my
Mm.
god.
See, I only got lost on y'all. What y'all talking about?
We were talking about spirituality. Somebody else was saying they're in tune with spirit, and they can pick up on the frequency. They were talking about the frequency and the vibes, and they
Mhm.
were talking about their empath, and they're basically saying we were in the third plane,
Oh, okay.
but we're not.
No,
We were in the
we're
fourth dimension going
right.
into the
We're
fifth
4D
dimension.
moving towards the 5D. Right.
Right,
That's where we are.
right.
Okay, I'm learning
So,
something
so
new.
And what
yeah.
you just learn is, well, the product of that, every woman, is the reason
Mhm.
why I'm here and Buddha is here. So welcome
Okay,
to the between the fourth and fifth, will you?
I hear you.
Vinny, give her some advice, some spiritual talk. She's like losing hope some days.
No, she was saying that, and that's what we already discussed that.
Oh,
She
okay,
already said she
good.
was going to give up. I discussed why I started my YouTube channel and how God
Yeah,
turned
he
me to.
just be the devil, but I just try to keep it going. I'm glad I have Buddha and others that keep telling me, I had to just try to make sure this for me. And God spoke to me the other day. He said, look, keep doing what you're doing. And that's why I try.
Exactly,
And I am Buddha. I am. I'm good.
exactly. Just keep trying, keep moving. So
I
you got a
am.
green screen?
My advice, every woman, is only do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Only do what feels good to you, moment by moment,
Yes.
segment by segment,
Yes.
hour by hour, day by day. If it don't
Thank
feel
you.
good, or your antenna goes up, or you feel those chills on your back, don't do it. And you know what?
Exactly.
I would always say, why go out of your way to please another person when first and foremost you're going to disappoint yourself?
Thank you for that advice.
Why not disappoint the other person and keep yourself in check?
That's
So
right. That's what
that's
I
looking at
said.
number one,
That's what I
right? Right,
said.
Buddha?
Yep.
That's what I
And
said.
look, this is testimony Tuesday. I'll tell you, I'm
You
so
have a
grateful.
testimony?
Yes, I'm so
I
grateful
know you
to be
got a lot of them. What
alive.
what what
I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna go get a
so
cigarette. I'll be right back.
All right.
what's been going on good to you? Did you have something good happen to you today or the last couple of days you want to share?
Yes.
I know you've been cooking up some. I've been seeing that. I've been
No,
seeing it.
I just want to
Come
say
on
that
up here, Miss King. You want to come up
I'm
here?
very
Move up
like
here. You can tell everybody about your business and different things like that.
yeah, come on up. I'm very thankful and grateful to be alive. Cause a little
Hallelujah.
shit, look at this. A little shit bit my finger.
Who did
It
that?
bit my thumb. It bit my
Ooh.
thumb. The little dog next door.
Oh, you got bit?
Yeah, a Frenchie. I don't know if you can see it.
I can see it. Oh my goodness.
The tooth stabbed into the thumb and went down the nail.
Ooh. Did you ain't have to go get no
Look at
shot, did
that.
you?
My mom, thank God, my mom works in the ER and she brought it
Hey,
home.
universe. We
But
up
you
here.
don't know
This
how much
testimony Tuesday.
blood
We
done
just
went down my
talking.
hand.
So you didn't have he didn't have no rabies on there, did he?
No, it was my next door neighbor's dog.
Oh,
And what happened was
goodness.
the dog bit Destiny first, well, cause she goes down the ground like this, cause
Uh,
she's scared and she had a paw, and it bit her paw, and it was close to her
wow.
face. So when
So
I
what
went
did
to
you do?
grab her, The dog came back, and I went to grab Destiny. I covered Destiny's head,
Brian said,
and it
"Hey,
took
Buddha."
my thumb,
He said,
and
"Hey,
I
Brian."
was, and then I punched the street, the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I screamed. I
Wow.
was like, ah! I screamed, and
Wow,
then
Buddha.
when the guy pulled them, the
Mm.
tooth was stuck right there where it's dark, where it's
Ooh.
like black. I don't know
Buddha
if you
said
can
she
see.
got bit by a dog,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, look at
She's sharing her testimony. You doing good. So did you get it? I'm trying to look at it. Oh my goodness. Did it get infected? Did it get
no,
in?
but it was pouring so much blood and went straight down my finger.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, oh my god, I'm just like, thank God it didn't get infected. Thank God it's like healing,
Good.
normal,
That's good,
everything's
Buddha.
good.
So it could.
The shot was
Mm.
okay. There's nothing wrong with that dog. I'm glad I don't have fucking COVID. I'm just thankful for that. I told my mom,
Amen.
I was like, oh
Amen.
my god, I'm glad that they don't have COVID. And my mom was
Mm-hmm.
like, no, they can't get COVID. They had the shots. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I don't care. They can get COVID again by a human.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
was
true.
like, I don't want to test that or take that
Mm-hmm.
chance because I
Wow.
cannot
When
do
this
that.
happened? Like a couple days ago. When this happened?
Yeah, like a couple of days ago.
Wow. I can remember a time when one of my grandson. Oh, we had to go take that dog off. He bit my little grandson ear. We had a dog a long
Oh
time ago,
shit!
and it took all out. That when I had my good hip and bite in. I ran and got my grandson. He was little, but he was able. He got a mark on his ear now, and
Oh
he
wow!
used to be scared of dog, but now they got a dog, bingo bad self. But some of the dogs when they
You big old bastard.
big old bad. He ate my weed, y'all. Big old,
Yo, he ate your
Oh,
weed. What?
last week I ran a
He was
word on
hiding
my
it in
tongue like
his
Bingo
dog
ate my
house.
hair bun. I
Oh,
Ah.
told
your
my
hair
kid,
bun. I
I
thought you
told my
said your weed. I'm like, what?
no, my
I'm
hair.
like, what did she
Buddha,
just
I
say?
thought that too when she said it.
No, last week I was wearing my hair up, right? I had my hair up and I took my
Yeah.
hairpiece off. That little bad dog ate my hair. He ate my
Hey,
hair
you know
bun.
what? Every woman, that happens to me sometimes when I gotta run. My weave just goes flying.
Oh my god!
It's not his fault that it was sitting low on the ground, probably,
It was
or
on the
on a low
sofa.
tip.
That
Yeah,
dog was
okay, there
good.
you go. On the sofa.
Big
It
old
probably looked
dog.
like a chocolate donut to him.
He been in my pain medicine. He been in, I had to move everything out of the way. He was high, y'all. He got high. And my children told my mama, what wrong with Bingo? I said he done got drugged up or he been in my medicine. So I have to put everything out his way. Everything. I told Mickey, come get this dog. Mickey know Bingo. I took a picture of him the other day. Mickey said he don't look like the little dog that'll do all this. Come get him. Come get him. That's my grandchildren dog. You can't leave nothing around here. Nothing. I got food up here. And I got my new friend Benny. Benny came into my chat, and I'm like, I saw the
Hey, that
chat.
dog could be an emotional support animal next time you take
Yeah.
a flight. That's where you put all the weed.
Yeah.
Benny had my stubborn. Hey,
Yeah.
see,
You
y'all,
pack up
welcome.
his vest.
Have
You
you ever
pack up
noticed they
his
never
vest.
scan? They
Anybody
never
got
scan.
anything they want to share, any kind of
Yeah.
testimony they want to share?
They never
Like I
scan
said, we
They
emotional
up here
never
support
having
animals.
scan
fun.
them.
We up here having fun, but we are all blessed.
Did
We are
you notice
blessed.
that, Georgia girl?
Amen.
They
Huh?
never
Amen.
scan the dogs.
What?
No.
In the airport, they never scan them.
They never scan them?
Nope.
Emotionally support animals, they hardly ever get scanned.
For real?
You could put all your weed in
Yeah, how do you think I get my weed connection going here?
Don't say that. So what are you saying, Buddha?
Oh,
What are you telling
we
me?
say yeah,
What
bye.
are you telling me, Buddha?
Oh,
You
we're
have
not
put the
saying
weed
nothing in
in
case the feds are listening.
y'all better
Yeah.
y'all better hell, he won't come to my channel. Looking for y'all. Look, Buddha. Don't you be telling these people what to do?
Yeah,
Like,
we're
oh,
in
no,
the
gotta put
woods.
that weed. Y'all know Buddha don't mind. Buddha be telling us some stuff, then. Buddha will have you. Buddha just like you. Buddha will have you laughing. Welcome, T. Jones. Welcome. Buddha up here saying they do not. Y'all want to know something? Buddha said when you take your dog to the airport, they do not check your dog. You can hide your weed. You can hide
Well,
anything with
I
you.
say it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss.
Don't
So,
be telling
but
these
that
folks
does
that
give
stuff.
you, but that does give you a better percentage than cramming
Uh,
it up your ass.
okay. Y'all show it out there. Yeah, look. I didn't know these two up here know each other. I didn't know they were
Can
buddies,
you
y'all.
imagine a dog Buddha that's
Instead
packed
of
with it?
doing it to you, you just do it to Bingo.
See, Buddha, one of your dogs or my dogs, if we came to the airport, our dogs, every woman would be like licking the TSA. Oh, they're so cute. And confuse them and make them,
Uh-huh.
oh, he's a big fat dog with it. His hiney looks a little big. Or
Billy, you
lickety,
acting
lickety, lickety.
crazy.
And then they don't scan them because they say, oh, you're so cute. You're so cute, you little doggy. Yeah.
So, Buddha, I'm
And
gonna ask you that question. You done did that before, ain't you? Tell
and
the
then
truth.
here we are. Miami is set for like 8 months.
Wow. I thought they check everything.
Well, maybe.
Y'all done tripped me out on that. But anyway, we are
Well, when
so
I when
blessed,
I
y'all.
went when I went, I had water in my suitcase. They
Mm-hmm.
took out the water, and I'm like, "What you doing?"
Uh-huh.
Like angry with an angry face. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like, "You can't have water." I said, "I don't care if you can't. I don't care who you are." I said, "I need my water. Okay, I take my meds." And then my mom was like, "She has a TBI, so you need to leave her water and all her stuff there because she will flip out."
Wow. Wow.
And she, and he's like he looked to see if it's open. He's like, okay.
Now, certain airports, Buddha,
Mm-hmm.
and every woman.
Okay.
Um, when I was in Vegas on my
Uh-huh.
not going, but my return flight, they went through. They left my cigarettes in there, but they took my lighter. But I had it on the check-in baggage, like not a carry-on baggage. And I'm like, look
Oh,
at these
really?
grimy guys going. I could only imagine at Las Vegas airport how many
Yeah.
Bic lighters they have in a bin.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were like really right on it. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
so worst. Well, the worst was not the worst, but so I'm landed back at JFK, and now I got my cigarette butts, but I can't light it, and nobody smokes or has a lighter for me. I was like,
If
oh
y'all want
dang.
to link drop hashtag GA stand for Georgia Wonder Mod should drop the link. I'll drop it. But yeah, wow, I didn't know all of that going on. I never been on airplane, so I don't know. I done rode buses and I ain't never been on a ship or anything. I done rode bus and a
You
train.
never been to Hawaii?
No, I want to go to Hawaii. That's one of
Oh,
my dream places I want to go.
yeah, Hawaii. You just take the 72 hour up the nose, that thing,
Hmm.
and you
Buddha,
just
are
do
you
that.
talking about cocaine?
No, the stick
I don't know.
to
Up the
check for
nose up.
the thing.
It's a joke, Buddha.
Oh, woo, what y'all
Mm,
talking about up here?
no, to check for the pandemic, you gotta do the 72 hours before you get on the flight,
You still got to
and
do
that's
that?
no, that's what I already went. That's what I did.
Right, right.
So
Well, yeah, because you went like what 6 months ago, right?
yeah, in November, you have to have like a QR code and all of this,
Ugh.
and then the Hilo Hawaii. When you get there, oh my god, they're like packed
Wow.
with military. I'm
Yeah,
like,
looking
are
like
you
you're doing something wrong.
serious?
They look at you like you're doing something wrong, and all you want to
Mhm.
do is get your fucking flip flops on and get a tan.
Yeah,
I guess
I
with so
saw
much stuff going on out in the world with these terrorists and all the different things, I guess they does have to take those precautions. I never been
no,
on a
they don't
plane,
want
but
you entering they don't want you entering their island without knowing you did have the vaccine or if you did have the test,
oh, okay, yeah, because they
or else you
still
can't get
looking for
in.
that.
So I was like, what? I flew from, I think it was, I flew from the main island, Hawaii.
Hmm.
Then it takes an hour to fly. I think I flew to Hilo, and then I
Hmm.
flew all the way to the Big Island.
Wow, so you done been a lot of places, huh?
Well, Hawaii was the first place I went to in November.
Okay.
I had a chance to go to New York, but I said no. I had a chance to go to Virginia in like 2 months. I said no,
Oh, okay.
just I don't want to go.
Why you? I know this morning I was going to the school, but my little grandbaby got sick. That's why I had to cut the line. She had got sick. You talk about going to drive to Miami? No way, no way. Miami's a ride. My dad.
Georgia is $3,519 in tickets.
What?
Okay, yeah, that's how much they gave me. They don't pull me over in the middle of the night just because I have my brights on. I'm like, well, y'all don't have no lights, so how am I
So you
supposed
got
to
a
see?
ticket, a speeding ticket?
He comes up to my window and he says some weird, stupid thing like,
Uh,
uh, we clocked you at blah blah blah. Would
Well,
you like to something about the test? Would you like to dispute or would you like to go on? I'm like, what?
Buddha, were you on I-95?
No, I was on the what do you call it? The turnpike. I was in Georgia. I was like
and you said the
I-95.
ticket was how much?
$3,519.
All right,
I
here's the thing.
got I got two tickets
Mm.
going there, and then coming back,
What
I
how
got
fast you
well
go?
driving around there. I got pulled over, and the guy gave me like four tickets
Oh my
or
goodness.
three tickets. Yeah,
All right.
three tickets, and he was like, "You're
So
a
how
smart
fast
ass."
you was going, Buddha? How fast they say you was going?
No, one was I wasn't even speeding. He
Mm.
says I was speeding. I was like, how could I be speeding if the light just turned green and I just go under it and you turn your lights on? So how is that
Wow.
speeding? And
Woo.
then you get angry because he goes stop. So I stopped as soon as they turned the lights on. I stopped. In Georgia, you supposed to pull off to the nearest street and
Uh,
entering that, or
Mm.
else it's considered
wow.
risking
Woo.
their life, putting their
You don't
life
want to come
in
back to Georgia,
danger.
do you?
Hell no. He came to my one. He told me, "You put my." He got on speaker. He's like,
Oh my
"Pull into the
goodness.
yard. Pull into the yard right
Oh
there."
my goodness.
I said,
Mm.
"What?" I rolled out my window. He came up to my window like, oh, his neck was all red. He was white as white out. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
oh, this redneck.
God.
I'm like, this redneck. I'm like, oh, oh.
Well, see, Buddha, this is
And,
what I do. And listen, this is just um, what will we call this? Like an infomercial right here.
uh,
If, however, one finds themselves on an interstate
mm,
Mhm.
traveling and you think you got pegged by a trooper with his damn radar and whatnot,
Mhm.
my suggestion is this: the next exit, first of all, floor it and get to the next exit. Then what you do,
Wow. Woo.
and but then what you do, you don't get off the exit, you black out, and you know how interstates work. They got that little bridge, you in the boo, and then they got the on ramp past the exit, right?
right.
All you got to do is turn your lights out hit the brakes the best you can without him seeing you hitting the brakes. That's why I always suggest a good, nice blackout system for your car. I'm just saying.
Vinny, you be prepared, don't you?
And then just bust a right on the on ramp that wants to merge onto that highway and just sit yourself there. That
Wow.
trooper will never find you.
Mm.
Yeah, and now I was on a
He'll
turnpike. I
never
had
find
like three waiting for me.
you. Yeah. Well, but
At
what I'm
the next
saying,
stop, three
They
were
must
waiting for
say
me.
call your
They said
vehicle.
that I
I
had
don't
an
condone.
ABB, I had an ABB on my vehicle. I said, "Excuse
Wow.
me." I
Oh my
said,
I don't.
goodness.
"ABB." I said, "What?" I
They
I'm not.
got
started
APB out
laughing.
on you, Buddha.
I'm not condoning that kind of behavior, but
Yeah,
in
I know what you're
reality, in
saying.
life,
No,
through
I didn't do
God,
nothing.
I feel this is God's message to people who may be running a little dirty. Here we go. Whatever.
That's when I was young. Those
You
are my younger
just need
days.
to have a blackout. You hit a switch in your car that turns off all your lights. Make sure you're running at night. This only works at night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wow.
Think you're gonna go for the exit, and then don't go for the exit. Go for the on ramp underneath the bridge to the right hand side.
Look, don't try this at home, everybody.
Hit the
Look, don't
brakes,
try this
make
at
a hard
home.
right turn, and sit
Children,
there.
don't try this
And
at
just sit
home.
there with no lights on. And I guarantee you, you'll be good for a good 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then,
Those police, they are in
But
Georgia.
can you believe he said I put his life in danger? I said, excuse me, when you turn the lights on in Miami, when a police officer turns the lights on, you need to stop. If you don't stop and you're going and driving and you keep driving to the next exit, you say
Uh,
you going to jail.
wow.
And then I'm like, and you're putting my life in danger because I'm sitting here on someone's private property. I said, so
Wow.
we don't know if they're gonna come out with a shotgun and blow my head off.
mm-hmm.
That's right.
And then he's like, driver license registration. Da, 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 da. So I gave it to him. And then I was like, can you hurry up and get my ticket so I can go, please? And
But that,
then my stupid phone went off and it was a GPS.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, what is that? I said, my GPS. Duh. Did you hear it just say go to the next right
Wow. They
exit
were trying
to
to get you when they
Miami?
grew.
And he
but,
goes, "Oh, that's a $350 ticket. That's against the
Ooh.
law here in Georgia." I said, "Whatever."
right. But you see, every woman, I'm not promoting that kind of behavior
I know what you're
what
saying. I know you're just
whatsoever.
speaking. I
But
know what you're saying.
all I could share is some positivity that
Yeah.
took
Yeah.
me and a couple other people I know out of that, you know,
I know what
rednecky
you're
thing
saying.
that
If you're in that kind of position, you
we
never
want to
know what
avoid
you
the
might
guy
have
that
to
pulled
do.
Buddha over. So the way to outsmart that redneck Buddha, right?
Uh huh.
Is he thinks you're gonna go for that exit. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh my goodness.
And
Ooh.
I
Well,
mean, it's
when it was now, would this been like recently, some years ago, or
Oh, that's like in my
it just happened
20s.
in time. Let's just
That
say it
was in
happened.
2014.
Every woman, it happened in the tapestry of time.
okay? When you got out of that, so when you got out of that, who did you think? God?
Oh,
Of
I
course, God
think my
guided it.
dad when I
God
got
said,
home.
put a kill switch on your lights on the car, pass the exit, hit the brakes, pull a U turn, and
Listen,
sit on that
Benny,
on
you
ramp.
talking just like them folks in the movies now.
Well,
You talking just like that
I
man
think
on my
I
cousin Benny.
But
I think
Buddha,
I thank God
I
because
I never told every woman
uh,
what I used to do in life.
oh yeah,
I'll
that's why
get
I'm staying
I'll
quiet.
give you the pleasure of telling her what I used to
But
do.
what do you used to do, Benny? This is your chance to tell your you. This is Testimony Tuesday, and
Yeah,
you
Vinny,
supposed
go
to be
ahead, tell
told
him.
tell your testimony because whatever you went
Buddha,
through,
you could tell her what I used to do.
I'm sure
He used to
that you
be
are
law
thankful for
enforcement.
what you how far God has brought you. You see what I'm saying?
Georgia girl.
She didn't hear
He
Mm-hmm.
you.
used to be law enforcement.
Oh, that's why he know all the tricks, huh? Hey, happy Tuesday to you, King Morgan. We got Benny pots and pans up here. We got Buddha. But this is testimony Tuesday. We didn't talk about things where we have overcome and things that Buddha been talking about. She got bit by a dog earlier this week. She talked about she done been to Georgia and got a $3,000 ticket. And look, we got Ben up here, y'all. I had to interrogate Ben to see who he was. I'm finding out he was in the police. He part of the police department,
I
y'all.
used to be used to.
He used to be on the police department because he up here telling us how we can escape from the police. How you gonna tell
How
somebody?
cool is that?
And how to pass the airport with drugs.
Yeah, but everybody get
Y'all
themselves
have
a service
showed out.
animal.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all have showed out today,
Get
y'all.
yourself a support animal,
get myself a
and
support. Get
emotional,
yourself a
and
support animal,
emotional.
and you'll go through. If you're a drug dealer, get us a
Look,
support
y'all.
animal.
I will get
Don't try
emotional
these things at
support
home. Okay?
because I would say it has to be bear hug to me, or else my dog will bite.
We have learned today. If you didn't know, chat, if you want to smuggle some weed in the airport, then don't check your dogs. Don't say Georgia girl said it. Listen up my guesses.
I
They're
say
saying
Vinny Pots and Pants and Buddha said it. Or not Buddha. I blame it on me. I'll take the brunt.
Yeah,
so.
you can
And
say my
then
name.
Benny gonna
Okay.
tell Buddha got stopped by the police. Everybody, listen to this. I
If
want
it
Benny
don't
to do.
work for you, then that means you bad.
Now, Benny gonna tell you, all of us travel. You know, I don't drive far, but I drive my local. But yes, these police in Georgia are bad.
But
And
you
then the state
recognize
patrols
every
are bad
woman.
too.
Every woman,
Huh?
you
Oh, Georgia
recognize
just
when
carried on
God
you.
splits the seas for you to make a move. When whatever it is, right? So it's like,
Mhm.
all right, whatever I'm doing in life, okay, but all right,
But
God
I
opens
can
up the
tell y'all
window.
about this story about me now. My husband, tell y'all about my husband. I don't know if he in there. My husband tried to outrun the police, y'all. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna tell y'all about my husband. He tried to outrun the police a while. Boo, I'm looking at myself. What you looking at? One of my lives, or you looking at me now? Oh,
It's
that's
a
one of my lives.
playlist.
Oh, my playlist.
It's a playlist.
Mhm.
I'm
Go ahead
running
and run it,
you.
Buddha. Run it. But my husband tried to outrun the police. Well, they call it not. You know, he didn't try to outrun. He left the scene right. And my let me tell y'all what I did, y'all. I told the folks I was driving the car. Them folks, don't you know we're gonna arrest you for telling a story or telling a lie? Because I don't want my husband to get in trouble. And Harrison did. And my husband like get stopped. I ain't finna take up for him. I said, it wasn't me driving the car. But I was trying to take up for my husband that day. And cause, you know, they take
Oh.
your car.
What?
They take your car and they'll tow your car. So my
But it
husband,
all worked out, right? It all worked out, right? Everyone,
it
it
worked
all
out
worked out.
because he went on. In order for me to get my car back, we had to tell the truth. This was back in the day when we were partying and drinking and stuff like that.
Having service animals.
But I'm not ashamed to tell you, God have been with us because I
You
could have got,
lost the title?
huh?
What happened? You lost the title?
What happened was I couldn't get my car back until my husband turned himself in. My husband was,
What?
we was out at the club, right? And my
Uh-huh.
husband was drinking. And my husband saw the police. He saw the police. He gonna take off. He gonna take off in the car. Cause I had to made
You
it
sound
home,
like
right?
me.
And guess what he did, Buddha? He left the car. They got the car. He
Mm.
ran in one of my
Oh
he
shit.
ran in one of my friends' house in their closet. Because he didn't want to face the because they would have gave him a ticket for drinking, right? And so he called me and said, Amy, tell them you, no, my name, Amy. Amy, tell them you were driving. I'm in love and doing everything my husband say, but I'm finna get arrested. But
That's
God was
why.
with us. He was with us. The police, it just so happened the police was related to us. The police were related to us. We
Oh,
just didn't.
Right.
thank God, because you
The
in
police
Georgia.
was related to
Woo!
us. Only thing
Thank
we had to end up
God.
doing was just getting our car back through a towing fee. And he just said, just don't do, he gave us a break. He said, just don't tell nobody else you was driving
Yep.
a car when you know you wasn't driving the car. But I
Mhm.
was sticking with my husband because I don't. Cause if he had got it, he would have been got for DUI. You see
Oh,
what
of
I'm
course.
saying? You see what I'm
But
saying? We would have been out more money. We
so
would have been
everybody,
out
so
more money.
everybody in the chat, if you could take one thing away from every woman's story, is when if you know you're up to some bullshit and you see the cop and running his radar, but he's sitting there, but you know he's coming for you. Hit the fucking gas, hit a highway, and don't
I
take
ain't,
the exit ramp
I ain't
and
going.
get back onto
I
the
ain't going
on
nowhere.
ramp.
I'm just gonna sit right here. I'm not going nowhere.
Yup,
I'm not going nowhere. The police come up.
Telling you,
I'm
it'll
sitting right
save you
there. I'm
every time.
sorry, y'all. I
uh,
can't do it.
them
I know.
Toyota
I'm teasing.
Prius
Every woman,
go.
I'm teasing. I'm
Them
teasing, man.
Toyota
Yeah.
Prius
No,
go over
No.
200 miles
Everybody
per
out there should
hour.
be doing the right thing, right, Buddha?
yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just saying.
Yup.
I
but
was
some
young
people,
back then, and
I
we were,
just stay home.
but
some
we
people
learned.
need to be. Hey, listen, if that information helps somebody
Yeah.
who has a testimony, maybe a year or two from now, but if
Mhm.
he heard it from every woman's channel that Vinny and Buddha gave him a little advice how to escape the popo, why not?
Tell them again how to escape the popo. Tell them again, then, if anybody that want to know how to escape the popo, it ain't coming from Georgia, girl, but it's coming from Benny. You done learn how to slut weed in your dog. You learned that. So how you escape the police? Somebody go watch that replay.
Every woman, we could have a whole other topic on how to make car compartments like hollow so you could stuff the drugs.
Well, we do that another topic. Another topic.
Yeah, another
I
topic.
tell you, and Buddha got some tricks up y'all sleeve. Hey, let's talk about it.
Now you could make
Y'all cut up.
over
Hey, let's
You
talk
know what
about
I
it.
love every
$10,000.
woman, and you know what I love, Buddha, is the smiles on you girls' faces, man. Are we not having fun here?
Yes,
This
we're
is
having
W
Yeah.
fun.
fun.
But
This is
it's
what I
it's
would
a
call
message.
W
It's
fun,
a
man.
message
And
behind my
Nita.
live today. I don't know if anybody received this message.
No,
The
we
message
received it,
was,
but sometimes God's realistic, and He's
I'm
gonna
gonna tell
say,
you what my message is. The question was, do we walk by faith? What do it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? And by us up here reciting things that we know it wasn't nobody but faith. Because when I got started, when my husband was running, well, we call it elude the police. What they call it? Elude? What is that, Benny? When you leave your vehicle and take out running. What do they call it? Eluding? Yeah.
well, what I would say to anybody who's getting pulled over is you hope that cop is walking by sight and not by faith, so he don't see shit.
Oh my God. Benny. No, 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 no. I
That's
don't
what
know
you
what I'm
do.
doing.
Because
When they
his sight
pull
I'm
is
you
gonna.
over, you start reading the Bible back
trying to
to
tell
you.
her to go the right
Every
way.
woman, that's a joke. I'm a jokester.
I know it.
Some redneck boy from Kansas is gonna pull me over. I hope he walks by sight and not by faith.
Y'all know what? Y'all two together. Y'all some serious together.
That's it.
I thought Billy was by himself, but Boo was together. Oh my goodness. Y'all
Yeah,
too
you
much
know,
for me.
like he could walk not by sight,
But
and
that
we
was
could
my
walk by
message
faith
today, y'all.
because he
This
could be
serious message.
blind and get away by
Right.
faith. Thank God we got away.
That's
Yes.
right. Because if he walks by faith, he's gonna find the stash. If he's walking by sight, sniffing nose ain't gonna find.
Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. But that was my message today, y'all.
That
It was
happened to
saying, what
me.
do it
Every
mean?
woman, you set that one up for me. That was like a parlay.
Yeah, you
That was like
got
a
me on that one
softball.
then. You
That
better.
was a softball. Every woman for
But
me.
Jessica,
but
you want
y'all, that's what I
testimony?
was talking about today. What does it mean to walk by faith and not by sight? And everybody was saying, on a serious note, We have to walk by faith and not by sight.
Yes.
We don't
Yes.
see what God doing, but God sees what we doing. And believe it or not, when my husband left that car that night, I knew I wasn't telling the truth, but I felt like I was doing right by my husband. And that's
Yep.
what it takes when you
Right.
in a relationship, in a marriage. You got to go through the good and the bad with them.
Right. So tonight I pray, and I'll parlay your prayer that every police officer, state trooper, whoever the hell you are out there running around, I pray that you walk by sight, not by faith.
That's what we all be praying. Come on. I mean, look, I tell you, when y'all look, let me tell you for instance, right? Sometimes when you know the police are coming or you know they are here, somebody flash their light. You start getting right. You start getting right then on some booty. Do people do that over there in y'all area? Let you know when a police ahead or
No,
they let you know when a police is parked side the road. Do y'all get
Yeah,
those?
they give you they
no,
flash you the headlights, the head beams.
They
no.
give you a chance to get everything right there.
Right?
Sometimes not.
The head beams.
No, not here. Sometimes no.
If people
So
want to
sometimes
alert,
that could be for like a gang.
All right,
And
you're
no,
gonna still
no,
be
no, no.
safe.
yeah, they did that to
No, I know
some
they did
lady.
that, but by and large, be a good Samaritan out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you see a cop running radar and you pass that person, high beam the next guy coming towards that radar. So
Yeah.
they'll thank you for it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like when they be flashing their lights. If you continue to keep doing what you're doing and run into that, you didn't want to get yourself right. That's just like they giving you those signals. Look, slow down. But some people still run right into that, and they get them. But they good about sitting out here side the road in Georgia. I'm just gonna tell you, they will pull you over, boo. Don't you?
Yeah, you
You
wanna
know
know
that, don't you?
okay, you wanna know another testimony? I'll tell you one. I'll tell you one. I'm so thankful to God that He was with me at this time because I was walking by faith,
Mm-hmm.
and the officer, thank God, he wasn't walking by sight, boy,
Okay.
because he was like pure blind. Thank, and like he looked over everything, like he pulled me over because I was giving a ride to my homeboy,
Mm-hmm.
and he had some other two guys with him. And I was like, "Who is that?" And then he was like, "Oh, they're just my friends. Can you give me a ride right here?" And I was like, "All right, fine, whatever." So I was giving him a ride, and then we got pulled over,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm like, "What the heck?" And then all of a sudden, I see them like they're like going back and forth with a big bag of weed. I snatched it so fast from them and shoved
Wow.
it down my pants and put it in between my legs. And I just like tried to hold it there while the cop like came quickly right up to the window, and I was like, I rolled down the window. I was like, "Yes, sir." And then he's
Yep,
like,
that
"Can you
was faith.
He's
That
like, "Can
was
you get
faith.
out of the car?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Can you get out of the car?" And I'm like, "All right." And then he opened the door. I'm like, "All right, all right, all right." I said, "But you gotta hold on. I'm disabled." So I get out very carefully,
Mm-hmm.
slowly. Okay, I'm like a 90-year-old, but in reality,
Yeah,
I'm
you
like
got to
a
play it up, Woody.
28,
You got to play
30
it
year
up.
old. So I was just like talking and trying to like praying to God.
Got to
This
play it
thing
up.
does not fall. Oh my God,
Of
this
course you
bag
do.
was like big, and I
I thought,
know where
Buddha,
most.
you were going to tell me the cop said, I thought you would have got off the exit, but I saw you black
No,
out and go onto the on ramp.
I went down the back street and
Kidding.
he got me. So whatever, I got out of the car, and then he's like, "Okay, let's walk over to my car." Do
Mm-hmm.
you know where the heck his car? His car was way down, like almost half the street, and I'm like, "What?"
Why you still walk around with that in your pants?
Yes, and I'm
Oh my
like, "What?"
goodness. Oh Lordy.
No, no, I just get out of the car with that thing, and I'm like, I can't. And he's like, we could walk
Ooh.
up to the hood. I'm like, I can't walk that far. I'm sorry. I have a medical
It
condition.
was a
I can't
reason
walk
why
up
you
that
couldn't
far.
walk that far.
And he
No.
was like, Is there a problem?" I said, now there's no problem. Let's go. Let's go walking. Come on now. Come on.
Hey, every woman,
And I was
if
trying to make him look straight in case
it
it falls.
it doesn't mean to have everybody who walks by faith. How about let's put the drivers out there?
The driver.
I drive by faith,
All right then. You
right?
drive by faith. That's okay. But Buddha,
But I
did you
know
make it
walk
where you
means
were
drive.
going?
I know walk means it's the
You walk
umbrella of
around. I'm
walk
asking Buddha,
means the
did
umbrella for
you make it where
anybody.
you were going, Buddha? Did you get
Yeah,
out of
I
there
I
all right?
got
I'm saying.
yeah, I got in front of his car. I talked with him. He asked me who were the three guys I was getting a ride to. I said, I actually don't know who the two are in the
Oh,
back. I
wow.
don't know them. I said, but the one in the passenger is the guy that I work with.
Uh,
So the two in the back I don't know, but my boss told me to give him a ride. And then
oh,
he's like, okay, but do you understand? The one that is in the passenger is on FBI probation. I said, oh, what that got to do with me? I said, well,
oh,
what you mean? What they got to do with me? I said, I don't got nothing. I said, there ain't nothing in my car. He's like, are you sure there's nothing in your car? There's nothing on them? I'm
wow.
like, I don't know. I have no idea what
You
the
see,
heck is
that's when
on
you
them.
need a service dog to say, hop out and go ahead and search my car. But meanwhile, the service dog has all the goods.
No, so
Mm.
they got out, they searched the car, then they got back in. I luckily, I thank God, I dropped them off, got my food, went home, and I said, forget
Wow.
that. From that day on, can you give me a ride? No.
I don't blame you.
They're like, why you
I
so
don't blame
mean?
you.
I was like,
And you
no.
went through something through that day. You are walking back there. And he didn't have no sight.
For real, I had a like ounce between my legs,
Oh my goodness.
probably like 2 ounces.
Wow.
But you see, if you had a service dog, he could just be out there chilling on the side of the road. Nobody's checking him, and he's got like
I'm
12
just
pounds on him.
thankful he wasn't a canine officer because
Yeah.
he
They
would
usually
have
have
had
them
me
dogs
walk
with
up to
them,
his
right?
car
Yeah,
as
but you
close
see,
as
Buddha,
I
his
was to the door. That dog would have
but
been
but
boom,
here's
boom,
the
boom, boom at
beauty.
the window.
Here's the beauty of a canine. When you have a service dog that's loaded with whatever you want to pack around its collar, whatever, the canine, the controller cop, is just going to take it as the dog is interested in another dog, and they're
Oh,
going,
okay.
yeah, lick, lick, and they're going to just pull him away. They're gonna have because it's almost impossible for one canine dog to do a circle, full circle, 360 around a, a support animal dog who's packing. They're not gonna
Mhm.
because there's no way for that dog to give him a tell. So, but the dog
Wow.
will recognize. Yeah, maybe I
You said
should.
you was in the law
This is for
enforcement, so you
people
know
who
how it
are out
works.
here. I
You
don't.
know how it works using the law enforcement. But I have enjoyed you guys. Wow, I've been on about
All right. So
230
we'll get out
minutes.
of your hair. Buddha, I
Uh,
cannot believe, well, I can believe nowadays with the universe delivering you here with this when I'm here. And
Yeah, Buddha been rocking with
every
me for a
woman, I
while. She
mean,
been
God
rocking with
bless
me
you.
for a while.
Yeah, no, every woman, thank you.
Thank you,
I,
Vinny. You have entertained us today. You's funny, but you have a serious side about yourself too. But we have had some
no,
good conversation. We have had fun today, but we always come back to what the purpose of what we're doing.
God,
And Buddha, you know you my girl.
God,
You know
and
we have fun on here,
spirituality.
and I'm
That's
glad to
what,
know that you know Vinny too. So I'm glad. I'm glad
yeah.
that we all connected today.
Listen, that's how God
Hey,
works out
Big
there in the
Tim, you got a
universe.
new channel. You told me you got a new channel.
Not
Hey, Big
everything's perfect in out there in the universe, but I'm telling you this.
Tim. Mm,
God is still prevalent and people
mm.
do need to connect. Just have a relationship with him. Just
That's
ask
right.
him something. For anybody
Yep.
who is still listening out there, just have a little relationship, whatever it is. Just
That's right.
that's all. That's all you need to do.
But yeah,
Become
so
spiritual. Know when the red flags get put before you. Like
mhm.
you don't want to be in a car that's passing an exit and going the opposite way on an on ramp on the highway. You don't want to be in that.
Wow. I'm reading what Tim said. Tim said, yeah, because they was finna
Huh?
take my first one down, the same name for absolutely doing nothing wrong. What?
Well, Buddha, I love
Oh,
you.
because you mentioned the ex president's
Oh
names.
my goodness.
You can't mention their names.
Wow.
All right, Buddha, I
Maybe
love you,
uh
and thank you, uh, everyone, for a wonderful
Denny, you're out. This is Denny. Let me get your name right. Denny Teapots up here at Buddha. And we just had testimony Tuesday. We've been talking about a lot of things today. And I hope everybody received a good message today. I try to keep it positive over here. We have learned a lot, but it's all been on a positive. We have had fun today. And
fun.
that's what my channel
Fun
is
and
all about.
laughter is what's needed in life
Hey,
today.
Corner
And that's
Clubhouse,
exactly what we
welcome.
just had. So, Buddha, I love you. All
I'm
good.
sorry to hear about that, Tim. Y'all make sure y'all
mm,
connect with Tim.
And I'm
He's
out. I'm
starting
out.
all
Okay,
over
Buddha.
again.
uh
I'll see you
All
later.
uh
right, Danny, you always
peace.
All
welcome,
right. Oh,
okay?
thank you. Thank you.
Wow. He was saying, yeah, cause this is a socialist dictator platform. Freedom of speech is honest. Wow. I know you came in while I was doing something else one day, but I didn't get a chance to talk back to you.
That's
And
because they're
wow.
following rules directly from that particular person.
Oh my goodness.
You're not
So
allowed to say
I know
their
I have heard people
name.
say that. I have
Yeah,
heard people
but
say that
like
you can't talk about certain things on
yeah.
YouTube. Hey Ruthie, good to see you. All right, yeah. I done been on for a minute. I met Denny today, and he is, of course, one of Buddha know him, and we done had fun, laughing. Wow. He said he had to make a new channel. Sorry to hear about that, Tim.
Yeah, I think
Sorry to
I
hear about
met
that.
him a little bit
But he was over
after
thousands of
you.
some
I
people
met
on his
him.
channel.
He's over like 3,000 or something, right? 4,000. I
I
don't
know
know.
he had Tim. You want to come up if you got time to tell us what happened before I go? And put the link right here. I know he had. I know I was on one channel. I think he got two channels. I'm not. But he
Yeah, he
said he
has two
had.
channels.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear about that, Tim. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Tim. If you want your link drop, you're supposed to hashtag Georgia, but I'm getting everybody uh link drop. Wow. They said, yeah. Let me see what he said about the violations because I want to make sure I don't be talking about the wrong thing in here. Yeah, what it is, a violation of First Amendment right, freedom of speech. I don't care what YouTube say. I feel
It's
you,
not
Tim.
YouTube.
Huh?
It's not YouTube. It is the
Oh,
individual person that
wow.
told YouTube they do not want their name spoken.
Oh, okay.
Period. Even
Yeah, they say you can't talk about
if it's
whatever.
good or
I
bad, they
remember him
don't want
talking
it.
about some things on his channel. I was in and out, but I didn't. I try to stick to some of the things. You had, yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
remember.
good. That's good.
Okay, you had got over 1K.
Wait,
Wow.
wait on this channel, the new one.
No, he
That's,
said
yeah.
in the channel they took or whatever.
Oh,
He
yeah, but
started this a new channel. I think he got 17 people over there. So y'all
I
connect
think
with
I
him.
think you can. What they just wrote you and they threatened to take it, right? But they
Okay.
didn't take it, correct?
Tim, you want to come up if you got time? You can come up
But I
here and
think
tell us what
they
happened.
only
There's
can
a link
warn
right
you.
there. But wow, because I was about to get ready in. He said, oh, He said
Yeah, I
that's
know it has the
my
same name
first
except the number
channel.
two.
Okay.
But what my
Wow.
question is did they take it or they threatened to? They gave you a warning, right? That's crazy.
Ooh, that's why I try to stick to certain. I know he says free. It's a freedom of speech. You can supposed to be able to say what you want to say and things like that. But these are their rules. I guess he says Google.
No, it's not Google. Okay,
Wow.
what happened is
Tim, the link is right there. If you got time, you can come explain.
no, yeah, you can come up because I will tell you that president, okay, that former president asked for
I
their
heard they don't want
name
them talking about.
not to be
I'm gonna tell you,
spoken
Buddha. My
at
dad,
all.
my dad was talking about him on Facebook. They took my dad page. I'm just gonna say
Mm.
that they took my dad page. He was talking about him on Facebook.
Yeah, he got fed up. He got fed up. Everybody was bashing
Okay,
him
Tim.
and everything.
Well, I hope everything worked out all right for you, Tim. I had I gave mods to because I was I had like a mod just talking to all the mods that want to be mods over here. The mods over here I got now, they said they want to be my mod and they share me out. So I want you to know if you want to be a mod, I know everybody work, everybody got things going on, but just show the support that what I'm saying, Buddha. Just make
Yeah,
sure we share and connect with each other. Cause I know a lot of people can't be over here all the time. Just make sure you take care of your channel. If you could see me live, just come over here and I do, just check on me sometime. You see what I'm saying, Buddha?
yeah.
Um, um, because I don't want to give a lot of people mark. A lot of people just want to just drop their link. I want people to be able to
They
come,
just took your channel.
huh? He said
I'm
they
not
gave
here.
me no warning. Wow. Sorry about that, Tim. I hope you
Oh
get.
no, I don't know what you did. The last video was. I don't know if you mentioned a couple of them. I don't
He
know.
probably busy. I wanted him to come up here and tell us about. Have you talked about on your channel so we can go over there and see what happened?
Kind
Because
of
we
messed
want to know
up.
what's going on because I don't want to be talking about the wrong topics and
Just
things
don't
like that.
talk politics. Period.
I don't really talk
This is
about
not the
politics.
time to be talking about them or be messing around with them. Do not talk about them. You talk about Fifth Amendment. You enjoy freedom. Enjoy your freedom while it
He said, "How
lasts.
do you know that?" I'm like, I don't know too much. I just know
Because
when my
I just
dad was talking
know.
about the former president. He said, "Now this is what my dad said." My dad said Trump said, "You talking about this?" My dad said, "Talk Trump Texas." I'm like, "Dad, it probably wasn't a real.
Mm,
It probably wasn't a real man." But he said somebody from that place didn't like what my dad was saying, so they took
yeah.
my dad's Facebook page.
Yep. Take everything.
Okay, Tim, but I hope everything work out all right for you. I don't know. I don't know too much. I'm gonna go back and watch your video if I can find out what has happened. But I pray
Well, hopefully
things.
everyone that grabs them up.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone that had them in his old channel
Yeah.
grabs them up
When you
on
come
the
over, I'll make
new
sure the
channel.
mods and everybody that's over here make sure they connect back with you. That's
We
wow.
just we just gotta announce it and get the word out because people are gonna be looking for his channel.
He said, "Where did you get that from, Buddha? What you saying? I don't. He said, Buddha, how do you know how do you know what you said? Who told you? How do
Mm,
you know this? I have a hard time. I'm not saying you're not telling the truth, but I
what?
just want to know where you got that from."
What?
He said, "Where did you get that from about the what were you talking about? What people were saying you cannot talk about the former president? That what you saying?"
Okay, cause first of all, I had two friends who lost their channels because one was talking
Wow.
about pure politics, and
I'm watching. I'm gonna go over here and watch his
he
video.
really didn't care what YouTube did, and he just kept on and kept on. I was like, bro, they're gonna take your channel. I
Wow.
was like, you need to stop. And he didn't. And then all of a sudden he lost it. He lost his channel. He came back with another name, and then I think they took that one too.
What?
Yeah, because he gets angry when he sees the news, and if he sees something, he's
Oh.
gonna say something
This
about
right
it.
here is his link right here to that video. He was saying he in YouTube jail. I'm gonna watch that video. I just put a link where he said he in YouTube jail. Wow. He said, yes, I made a video on this channel showing why I got strike.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the video. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well, I
watch
hope
the video.
everything work out all right for you, Tim. We learning every day on how this YouTube street going.
And I just know because he said it himself, out of his own damn mouth.
Wow.
The former president of the United States of America
Oh, he
said
said
out of
what?
his mouth, himself, that he does not want nobody talking about him.
I have heard other
To
YouTube
keep
creators say
his
that.
name out of your mouth.
I have heard other YouTube creators say that they don't want to talk about certain things like the C word, the code,
Yeah,
everything like that.
yeah. Because at first they were, a little
Oh
crazy
Lord.
about that.
Well, Tim, she just told you, I guess. He said, I'm sorry, that's not a
I
real.
don't know. I don't know what he's talking
How do
about.
you know, Buddha? I'm not trying to pick a fight at all. Okay, y'all. I don't know
I don't
what
know what
is
he's
your
talking
question,
about.
Tim? What the question? What are he talking about?
I
What
don't
is the
know.
question you asking? Because I'm about to get ready to end out. Ooh, my back trying to hurt too. Uh, I'm asking what is his question? What is your question, Tim? What is your question? Um, but I hope everything worked out. I done been on for a minute. I gotta get ready to leave because I gotta go. With
What is he talking about? What does that mean, brother?
uh, he said
I said
I'm
what?
not. He said, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pick a fight with anyone, but I don't know how Buddha knows that I never had issues with that, the saying about a
Huh?
name. So he said, how do you know where she get that from?
Where I get what from? How do I
How do you
know he
you read
says
what
people names?
yeah, how do you know that that's what happened to his channel? I guess he's trying to figure out how did you know that because he never had that problem before or something.
I don't know what happened to his channel, but I'm just saying I know when I be in his lives in the morning, yeah, I be in the background. Sometimes I don't feel like typing, sometimes
Oh,
you be on TV, whatever. But yeah, I do hear that person's name out your mouth, and you do hope that they do come back. Um, that is wrong and all this stuff. And then just that. And
okay.
I heard that, and I'm just saying, he said that they took it. So I'm just saying that that person stated they don't want their name at all. I don't always talk about, well, regardless, it's your First Amendment right of famous speech, but you're on a such platform, okay, wait. Nah, well, they only care about money, and that person has money to back it up.
Well, all right, you guys. I know that you don't. You talk about a lot of
Hey,
different
Miss
things.
Key.
Yeah. You said I don't always talk about politics, but regardless, it's your First Amendment right and famous speech. But Yeah, I understand, Tim. I hope
Yeah.
everything work out all right for y'all. I mean, for you on your new channel.
Don't think I like politics or in no, I don't like
I don't
politics
talk
at
about.
all.
I mean,
I
I
ain't
mentioned
into
something
that
about
shit.
politics, but I don't know enough to
I ain't
talk
into that
about it.
shit at all. I don't care. I don't care if y'all bomb each other, blow each other up. I don't care. I'll
Well,
be laughing.
Miss Keaton brought them roses in. You know, when we get to dropping roses,
Miss
like time for
Key,
it
that
to go.
means good night.
And yeah, congrats to Miss Key again. She's monetized, and we're so
Woo!
happy for her. We're happy for Miss Key. I'd have been on almost 3 hours.
That's
And
very good. You need
now
watch
no,
time.
but I want to make sure we leave on a good note. You and Tim, what else? You know what the y'all? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this politics. I hope he get his
Mm,
channel back,
I
and
don't know.
I hope he get his channel back, and maybe we can figure out. We'll try to help you get. You know, y'all make sure y'all. Before I go, can y'all drop Tim link again because he said they took his channel and he's trying to get some of the ones back that he lost. So can I don't know where he at, but I think
That former president said it out of his own mouth. He keeps saying I never heard of that.
it was good to see you, Ruth. I hope everything went well for you today at work.
Good night, everybody. I
Well,
thought what?
he's he's I'm a falling politics big time.
Oh shit! Why you said his name? Te carajo. Pinche maricosa, bro. I just said. Alright, can you remove that from the chat?
I never heard. Okay,
It's on the news.
okay, y'all. We're gonna have to
It
have
was
another
on
topic about
CNN.
that because
Just like just remove that thing what you wrote. Yo,
all right, I'm fixing to go because my grandchildren waiting on me. So
uh,
I hope everybody have a good night.
good
Um,
night, Georgia girl. Take care.
thank y'all for coming over. I don't know about politics, so I don't get into it. Tim, I think Buddha just talking, so I don't know. You and Buddha gonna have to deal with that. Y'all know I don't do that kind of stuff over here, so the devil just trying to creep in right now. But we ain't gonna end. I'm not gonna end my live like that. I end my live on a positive note. Tim, I hope everything working all right. I don't think Buddha meant things in a bad way, but y'all know how I am. So, and I'm just going to leave it because I don't want. I understand. Okay, Tim. We understand. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for coming. And if y'all have not connected with Tim, please do, y'all. He's a good guy, and everybody, we have to respect everybody channels. Let's respect everybody's channels, everybody's topics, and what we got to learn from. Let me tell you what. Tell y'all this before I go. We don't know. I don't know what happened to Tim's channel. He's saying they took his channel. Buddha said her opinion about things. So let's respect everybody's opinion. I hope everything work out all right for Tim. But let's not get a certain way because people don't feel the same way about what another person's topic. So on that note, I hope everybody had a good show. We had a good show today. We had a good show, and maybe one day we can talk about politics. I don't talk about politics, so I can't put my input on none of that. I just know a lot of people say certain things we can talk about on YouTube, certain things we all. And I know what Tim is saying. We have our First Amendment to be able to speak on things, but it's certain things I care not to talk about. I don't care what you do on your channel, but if it's certain things we don't supposed to talk about, I don't do it. I try to stick to some of the things that I like talking about. So, but whatever everybody do on their channel is their business. Just continue. I know you talk about different things on your channel. You do. I mean, I'm not about that. I know what you're saying. I hope everything work out good for you. You and Buddha, maybe y'all need to have a dialogue on that. I'm fixing to get ready to go, y'all. Y'all continue to stay blessed. Y'all continue to stay blessed. I want y'all to leave here happy. Leave here happy. Okay? Leave here happy. Because I'm happy. Leave here happy. No, everybody's good. We're good. We're good. We good. We good over here, Tim. And I hope everything work out all right for you, okay? And you're always welcome over here. You're always welcome. Good night. Y'all continue to stay blessed. I got some more shows coming up. Make sure you have your bells on. Stay encouraged, y'all. Thanks to everybody that came in today. Thanks to everybody that shared me out. I enjoyed Vinny and Buddha. And I enjoy everybody that came over. Good night. Stay blessed. Understand, Tim. And that's what we supposed to do. That's what we supposed to be. That way. That's what we supposed to be. That way. If you're passionate about what you're doing, continue doing that. I'm passionate about what I'm doing over here. And what I do over here, I don't do the back and forth. I respect everybody's opinion. And if we don't agree and we can disagree, we know how to come together and talk about it. So everybody good, everybody happy. Have a blessed night. Stay encouraged and always stay prayed up. Bye-bye.